the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on you, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It's true. Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, you laugh.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 697.
Fuck it.
And we are joined once again by Hannibal and Monty. Welcome back, Hannibal and Monty. Welcome back.
Yes. I didn't want to talk over that awesome drum solo just now. So
yeah, I like the intro.
Yeah. Every now and then, the guy that makes them for us gives us a small update. So
A little
Awesome.
mini update. Keep us
All right,
fresh.
all right.
Keep us relevant.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to make us feel bad for not being on as much the past little bit, that you changed the intro to make it look like it's been forever.
that's all. And that, look, just so y'all know, that's all Monty. Monty's the reason we haven't been here. I've been like, man, when are we gonna do Drunken Peasants? And he told me it was because he doesn't like BENPAI. That's what he told
Oh,
me.
is that what I told you?
It's
Okay.
super weird.
I'm okay with
I
that.
don't know why he singled you out, man.
Is that what I told you?
So
I heard-
sometimes we'll just be hanging out, just, talking about like chicken and cigarettes, black guy shit. And he'd be like, man, you know who I don't like? I was like, who is that? He's like, BENPAI. I was like, fuck. All right.
is that kind of like hair pie?
Yes. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it, after all our chicken and cigarette conversations.
There we go. They look, listen. They get deep. All right. Just so y'all know.
I think I took a part in a racism this weekend.
Oh, did you? What'd you do?
I was in New York City, and I was live streaming, and there was a gentleman that stream sniped me named Adolf Hitler on steroids, and he was a pretty chill guy, actually. But we wound up on the set of a television program being filmed for NBC, and we found our way to the craft services table. And the guy behind the counter, his name, I don't remember his name, but he was a black guy, and he was like goofing with me.
Doesn't matter what his name was, huh, Billy?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That black guy over there.
Yeah. And then
Man,
and then
I've been that black guy a couple times in my life.
somehow I was trying to mooch food off of the craft service table, and somehow Adolf Hitler on steroids turned it into asking for chicken and watermelon. But
Wow.
I think
All
I played it cool because I left with chicken and watermelon. So
That sounds like a win. All right.
Yeah.
Racism aside, that's a win.
yeah.
If you got some chicken and watermelon out of it, don't sweat it. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything about Cancel Billy. I think you're good.
I'm hoping I'm okay.
You know what's hilarious, and this is gonna this is gonna make Hannibal rage out.
All right, hold on. Let me get my mind right.
I was in Vancouver, Canada this past weekend. I was there with Jeff Holiday and our friend Adam from the channel Your Movie Sucks. And we were riding down the road, and we passed a Church's Chicken, and they both agreed that Church's Chicken was better than Popeyes.
No, not at all. Ooh. Okay, all right. Jeff Holiday is going down next time I see you, man. All right. Listen, Monty, I want to rescind his shit show guest of the year award. All right, I want to rescind that.
All right.
Popeye.
Yeah.
First off, why is there a Church's Chicken in Vancouver? Let's start there first. Those Church's Chicken is only in the lowest income parts of Black America.
No.
Where are those parts in Vancouver?
Oh
don't
man,
know
Vancouver has its issues for sure. There's places where Vancouver has some serious issues.
Yeah, King George Highway.
Yeah. But you know what? This wasn't that bad of a neighborhood that this one was in. Not that I was aware of, anyway.
John Morgan says Popeyes is gross. You know what? You're gross, John Morgan. Popeyes is delicious. Popeyes is fun. I had to listen, I don't even eat meat no more, and every now and then I gotta, like, when I eat meat once a month, it fucking Popeyes.
We all know about the conspiracy theory where Church's was purchased by Popeyes to run it into the ground, still rising from like a phoenix from the ashes back to reclaim its throne.
I don't know if it's a phoenix from the ashes so much as just roaches from trash, but I get the metaphor.
You haven't eaten it in years. You haven't eaten it in years.
This is true. I haven't had Popeye. I haven't had Church's chicken since what, 2004, I think.
Church's has good fucking biscuits, like super good biscuits. You can't knock those biscuits.
I mean that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Church's biscuits are better than Popeyes.
I think this is less about the goodness of food and more about tribalism at this point.
Whoa. What is that supposed to mean?
Like picking a
you know
side.
What? Okay, I'm going to try Church's again next month. In April, I will try Church's again, and we will see if it's as bad as I remember it to be. Look, it's been a long time. It might not be trash no more. It used to be trash.
Yeah. I was gonna suggest that we eat test chicken on the show, but we're not gonna do that. So, never mind.
Billy should have just said he was the token black guy. If you're going to be racist, at least be open about it. I don't get why Billy is resentful of black people, but not hand animals. Hashtag pumpkin versus melon.
Yes. Why'd you say the word? Why'd
You
you say the word?
that.
I always say HAs, or people of Feltish descent.
Yeah, puppet Americans.
Yeah.
That's what we call them.
Yeah. Just soften your language a bit. But yeah,
You can't
I get
say
it.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back on DP. Monty and I haven't been here in a while. Monty, went and got a white woman pregnant, so he's doing that thing again. So, congratulations, Monty. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you, Monty.
It's awesome. Thank you. Sci-Hi the Beast is a cool little dude. So
Yeah.
that's what we named.
I never gotten the habit of like congratulating people that have kids. Like all you did was just not wore a condom. It's just like I'm supposed to congratulate you.
Not that we're doing drives.
That's really all you have to
Hashtag
do.
Team Monty.
Well, yeah, like congratulate the mother because she has to squeeze it out of her vag, right?
Oh yeah, well that for sure. Yeah, if you're gonna tear from your V to your A, then I guess you could at least get a celebratory handshake.
Yeah, but all I did was, as you said, not wear a condom. So
Yeah,
easy.
but some fathers will like eat the babies, like hamster fathers and stuff.
Oh, I was like,
So-
what?
Yeah, so like you're doing a lot more than hamster dads can do at times.
I am.
Some fathers will eat
am.
the babies. Hamster fathers.
Yeah. Like you're doing better than hamster dads.
Every time I hear this, I'm reminded of the nightmare story I saw at the pet store.
Oh God.
Where like
What is that?
I was at a pet store and you can tell that a litter of little hamster babies were just born. And so there's a bunch of the little ones. They don't even have the fur on them yet. They're like, micro-sized. And the mother hamster is running on the wheel, and in its mouth is one of its babies, and bouncing around in the fucking wheel while it's running on it is a bunch of its babies. Just ricocheting off the walls. It was horrifying.
No.
I'll never forget it.
You'll never forget.
Oh man,
That's the worst thing ever.
That sounds like a Looney Tunes cartoon gone wrong.
It's pretty bad.
I still would like to see it.
That's why I like to
like
watch Vanilla Ham. A hamster would never live like that in the real world.
Right.
Yeah.
Hamsters are sick, sadistic fucking sons of bitches. But that
Are they
Vanilla
really?
Ham represents everything you wish a hamster really
he's
was.
sophisticated.
Yeah. He's got a servant that makes him tiny little foods. That's not bad.
Okay, well, I don't know what vanilla ham is. Elaborate.
Okay, so Vanilla Ham Ham is a YouTube channel amassing around 200,000 subscribers. The original Vanilla Ham Ham did pass away, which is a very sad moment, but they brought back Vanilla Ham Ham too. The story behind Vanilla Ham Ham is Vanilla Ham Ham's a tiny little hamster that gets tiny little sets made for it, little housing sets, and its owner makes tiny little meals. Hamster size meals like strawberry shortcake, hamster donuts, but they're made with edible hamster items so the hamster doesn't get sick. And then the Vanilla Ham Ham gets down in his tiny little room with his tiny little food and just grubs. It's quality content. It's wholesome content.
So it's it's a channel about a serial killer and his pet?
You would think so, yeah.
Everyone, if you're watching right now, please like the stream. If you have any Brave browser bats, right now is your time to send them away because there was a large dip in the market, and I think it's starting to trend upward. Please send us your bats through the Brave browser. That would be amazing. And that's it for the shilling right now. We're going to move on to...
It got me so furious.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow.
They're laughing at us.
And our stupidity.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
So Alex Jones got a DUI.
A young Dewey?
Yeah, this just happened recently, like hours. Well, this was reported hours ago. Here's a short news story about it since we don't have all the details yet.
According to the Travis County Sheriff's Office radio show.
Not a bad, you know what? Not a bad mugshot though. Like
No,
I've
it's
seen.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I think.
Do they treat celebrities differently?
No.
Okay.
Most celebrities, when they get arrested.
Have you seen Cat Williams?
Oh, yeah.
Most celebrities, when they get arrested because they're having a really bad day. I feel like Alex Jones getting arrested is just like a good day for him. Usually he's fighting off pedophiles and the elite and the Hillary eating reptilian children and stuff. Like he's so worried about the vampire elite, everything going on. This is just a DUI. He's like, this is Tuesday for me, bro. I don't care about a DUI. It's got nothing to do with globalization, world domination. I'm fine.
Yeah. Now what
I'll just drink again tomorrow. What are you talking about? I'll drink again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
we watched that. Remember, he was getting on stage with Nick Fuentes, and we were saying it seemed like he was kind of trash.
Oh yeah.
And I like to drink. I like to get trashed. You know what? I'm so afraid of driving even just a little bit tipsy that I never do it. I always at least try to take Uber or public transit. It scares
so
the hell
when
out of me.
like if you're drinking at a bar like around the corner from your house, well, not around the corner, say like 5 blocks from your house, you wouldn't drive the 5 blocks?
Walk 5 blocks.
Okay.
No, I don't do it. I refuse to do it.
See? Not all heroes wear capes, Hannibal. Right there.
Okay. All right. There you
Or
go.
wait, let me point around so that I point at Ben.
Yo, you gotta point
like
up.
let's say I
at
go out for dinner and drinks, and then later on I go see a movie for like 2 hours. Then I might drive like hours later.
Yeah.
You know, but not like I had my last drink, time to go home. You know, I wouldn't drive under that circumstance.
Let's say I'm a mile away from home. I'm super
Are we really
wasted.
gonna break this
I'm
down?
super wasted, but I have Pokemon Go open, and there's a Snorlax near my house. I'm driving.
And
to
you're
my
driving
house.
with your knee.
With my knee, yeah, playing Pokemon Go to catch that Snorlax. I'm doing it. I don't care.
Are you driving with your right knee or your left knee?
Both knees, man. I'm not some psychopath.
Okay,
I
all right, there you
I
go.
double knee it.
It was a trick question. It was a trick question.
I mean,
and you passed.
Yeah.
I mean,
host
Billy, just wait. Just wait. I'll give you all the Snorlaxes you want. You don't have to drive drunk to get a Snorlax. I got Snorlaxes. I don't want them.
Really?
Conspiracy theorist
I know
Alex
people like
Jones
them.
was arrested in Texas on a misdemeanor charge of driving while intoxicated. Jones was booked into jail, Austin jail, shortly after midnight and released on bond.
That's why they got him, because the libs in Austin are out for him.
A few hours later, a Travis County Sheriff's Office spokesperson says they have no further details. Jones is currently being sued by the parents of a 6-year-old victim of the 2012 Sandy Hook massacre. The lawsuit claims Jones used his show to claim the shooting was a hoax. Jones founded InfoWars and produces his radio show in Austin. An article posted to the InfoWars website claims his blood alcohol level was under the legal limit.
Okay, so his official comment on this right now is, yeah, he got arrested for DUI, but his blood alcohol was under the legal limit. Now, that sounds like bullshit, but I do know that some states, for some reason, can give you a DUI for being under the limit. I don't know the circumstances.
Georgia is one of those states. I have a friend who's a certified chef and a certified chemist. All he do is make weed snacks and play guitar and video games. And he got a DUI one time, and he blew like under the limit. And the cop was like, "No, I still think he was drinking." And they took him to jail, and he had a DUI.
Why even have a limit?
I don't know.
Why not? It should be like microscopic limit, like you wash your mouth with Listerine and you're gonna fail.
Well, I feel like if you're acting erratic and you have a sign of some that's below the limit, then even below the limit you could be held accountable for
acting erratic.
Driving
is
under the
so
influence.
subjective, though, right?
It's totally which is why he'll probably go to court and this will be thrown out.
Yeah, I think any of the four of us could be accused of acting erratic, acting the way we're acting right now. So that's a bullshit thing.
I get accused of it every day. So.
What's a crime? What's a crime that only one of us could be accused of, and not the other three? Because that's a more interesting question to me.
That's a good. That's a good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Damn,
that's a good one.
I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to think of that. What would be a crime that, like, because I don't drink, so I couldn't get drinking and driving.
Yeah, you always wear masks though, so I feel like you might get charged with a breaking and entering without even doing it, just because you're wearing a mask.
That sound reasoning. That could happen.
You'd be falsely accused of a breaking and entering, and we wouldn't.
Yeah, but if they pull me and Monty over, Monty's got dreads, so and he's wearing his Crip rag, so maybe he's definitely gonna go to jail.
Maybe Monty could get charged with starting a revolution, and we couldn't.
I'm an Egyptian god, Hannibal. Get it right.
Oh, right. That's what I'm sorry. D-Roy Cruz said Monty is an Egyptian god.
Top ramen.
That's right.
Not weird at all to call another man that, but all right.
Yes. That is kind of weird.
Somebody in chat said I'd be charged with stealing mobility scooters. That's definitely a thing.
You didn't steal one. You were gifted. You were one was left to you.
Yeah, it was well, I broke it.
You broke it. Yeah,
it wasn't even left to me.
Oh, so you did steal it.
Randomly, Billy, mobility scooters reminded me of this. Sci-Hi the Beast's mother, while in the hospital with him, was coloring the coloring book page in the People of Walmart coloring book of you.
That's hilarious.
Doing a color? Yeah. That's
That's
fucked.
I thought you'd like to know that. Yes. So there you go.
That's life.
Alex Jones looks like he's been doing the Arn Anderson workout program. Alex Jones looks like he could for real hit somebody with a spine buster in real life.
I've seen photos of Alex Jones when he was in his 20s, and he was kind of like an amateur bodybuilder. There's pictures of him kind of cut back in the day.
I can see that.
Really?
I can see that.
I'm gonna go back.
All the steroids he took made him crazy. It makes sense now. It all adds up. That's all it is. He just got a lifetime supply of roid rage.
I'm gonna go back in time a little bit to the Arn Anderson comment, and I'm gonna make a joke now that's no longer relevant, so it won't even be funny. But it was on my mind, and I couldn't say it in time. Arn Anderson Cooper.
I didn't have my crickets track.
No, you know what? It tracks. I like it. That's what we ought to do. We need to Photoshop Arn Anderson's head. No, Alex Jones's head on Anderson Cooper's body. There you go. Arn Anderson Cooper.
Didn't Arn Anderson stab the shit out of Sid Vicious with a pair of scissors
in a hotel lobby
when they got into a fight? And he was like blackout drunk when he did it.
Was it Arn that stabbed him, or vice versa?
I think it was Arn that did the stabbing.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
It's pretty rough.
Like, yeah, Sid Vicious is a big, scary dude back then, so I probably would have grabbed scissors too. Arn Anderson wasn't a pushover, but Sid Vicious was scary, huge back then.
If it was Arn that stabbed Sid Vicious,
look it up. But I think
it was too. I'm gonna.
You guys mentioned Cat Williams. I remember back when I lived in Albuquerque in 2011. Cat Williams had some freak out at a comedy show there, and and everybody got a refund from it because he was saying some crazy shit back then.
You know, there's a movie that came out, and it's like something like Stepfathers or some stupid movie with Ed Helms and Owen Wilson. I think it's not a good movie at all. It's like a bad movie, and it's about them finding their birth fathers.
Slavery was abolished in China, like the show Riggers. Hannibal and Monty are the second best guest. Asterios is the best. Also, I haven't gotten it yet, but Magnus looks dope. Montel.
There you go. Magnus? That was that Kilo?
Yeah, that had to be Kilo.
By the way, I have the preliminary numbers of tonight's primaries pulled up, and from what I understand, Bernie literally has to win them all.
Really?
That's what I've heard. I didn't sit down and crunch the numbers, but I've seen people comment on that.
He's got a sweep.
Yeah.
And Joe Biden is not.
He's projected. He's projected to win 3 of them already.
Michigan, Mississippi, and Missouri, all the M's.
Yeah.
All the M states.
Yep.
Yeah. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
It's such bull. But I know a lot of people that are voting for Joe Biden because they feel like Joe Biden is the only person that could beat Donald Trump in an open election. And I'm just like, the first time Joe Biden...
The polling suggests otherwise.
He can't beat him. He can't at all.
The first time Joe Biden debates Donald Trump, it's over. Okay, because they're both senile old men, but Donald Trump is sharp. He's quick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
he takes Sudafed.
He can make up some bullshit and then just be like and just keep it moving. Joe Biden's gonna make up some bullshit. Donald Trump is gonna call him on it and just keep like Donald Trump is gonna roll him. That shit's gonna be ugly.
He microdoses on Sudafed. Did you know that? Donald Trump?
No.
There's a picture of him. He did this picture right after he first got elected where he's like, who says I hate Mexicans? I love to have a taco bowl. And he's eating a taco bowl and he looks all... He's making this face in it, and behind him you can see a cabinet opened with tons of packages of Sudafed behind it. And Sudafed's one of those people make meth out of Sudafed, pseudoephedra, and that's why when you go to buy Sudafed, you can only buy like 1 or 2 packages of it at a time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Donald Trump. I'll tell you what. As much as I don't like the guy. He doesn't seem old and senile to me. He seems more senile than he used to be. You watch an interview with him 30 years ago, but
look,
Trump
is just dumb. Like he's dumb, but he is still very sharp. Like we can't forget that. Like if you're against Trump, you can't take the side of everything he does is wrong. He's the president. He figured something out. Trump's still sharp. He's dumb as a bag of fucking bricks. Don't count him out. That's how he fucking won. That's how he's gonna win again in 2020.
He's gonna
if we don't straighten the fuck up.
Yeah, I
it's
think
too late.
He's probably gonna win, and these sort of things are disenchanting, disenfranchising the younger voter base and the people right now who will be old enough to vote in the next election. I mean, what are they gonna do in 25 years?
Sorry, Zoe.
You know, like a lot of the people who are voting for Biden now aren't going to be around in 25 to 50 years. You know, so I don't know what they're going to do because the people that would be their base are going to alienate the party or just voting altogether. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a massive decline in voting once, like my parents' generation is gone.
I think we're going to have Ocasio-Cortez in 2024 be our first woman president.
You think 2024?
2024.
Yeah, she can't run now.
She can't run because she's too young. 2024 will be the first year.
Yeah, but I mean, anything could happen in the next 4 years. Something horrible could happen. Something that could ruin her reputation. I mean, there's so many things, and who knows if she would even do well in the whole election process on a national level. Just because she's a populist candidate on the left, you know. I don't know,
but she's somebody who's being talked about right now, and we didn't have that the last go around in 2016. We didn't have a politician that looked like a front runner. She has a reason not to be running, and she has people who love her, and she has this way of talking that is almost Trumpian in the way that she has these ideals and the sway people behind them. It might be scary to you, but we're so stuck in the middle here with Biden, who I swear is almost further right than Trump is at times. It's disgusting how centralized the Democratic Party is.
Even if he's not as far right or further, he's just as corporate. He's just as bound to his corporate masters.
And then so we get all these people who are like tired of the same old bullshit. They're gonna want a new flavor. The problem with Bernie,
but they don't want a D next to it. They're tired of the D's fucking over the people they like.
But these D's are
they're gonna do the same fucking thing to AOC when she runs that they did to Bernie the last 2 times.
We think
they don't want a populist as the head of their party.
But the way that the left has empowered itself has been on that social politics. And Bernie is an old white man, right?
I think you have a perspective as someone who uses Twitter all the time and who like does all this shit, and you think that that's going to translate over, and you think that the party isn't going to do whatever they can, that they don't already have things in place to stop that from happening, even if it gets close.
And if they keep losing, there's going to be people fired within the party that won't be around anymore, and these new people who may have been...
We're only talking 4 years here.
That's all we need. I mean, we didn't have.
We're talking about the people who had Pelosi as the speaker. She got out and then they put her right back in.
They're showing their weaknesses. They're showing their failures. They're not gonna be able to hang on too much longer with these losses. Someone's gonna step up, and there's gonna be a coup in the Democratic Party.
You say that, but there's only been 2 Democrat presidents in my entire lifetime. The rest of them have all been Republican.
You really? Were alive for
Carter?
Carter?
No.
Okay.
I was born in 81. Reagan was elected 81. In 80 and took office in 81.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought 79.
Okay. Damn, you're right.
So 8 years of Reagan, 4 years of Bush #1, and then there was 8 years of Clinton, and then there was 8 years of Bush #2, and then there was 8 years of Obama, and now we've had at least 4 years of Trump.
Right. Yeah. We're about to have 8 years of Trump.
Yeah. We're getting 8 years of Trump. Like we're fucking ourselves. Like the whole thing was about like get somebody that can beat Trump. Joe Biden's not that man. Fucking stop it. Sorry.
I did a whole rant. Like my last What's Eating Hannibal rant was about black people voting for Joe Biden. Like stop voting for Joe Biden just because he's Obama's friend. Like chill out. Like that's a stupid ass reason. That's a stupid ass reason to vote for anybody. But that's a damn like if you gonna vote for somebody, at least say you're voting for him because of his politics. Say that there's his policies that you like. It's like okay, I like that he wants to do 2 years of free state college, which I don't think is gonna happen. But like. When he says he wants to cure Alzheimer's, he wants to cure certain types of cancer. Like, then say you want to vote for him for that. Don't be like, I'm voting for him because he. And I've had full on yelling matches with black people about this shit, but they fucking want to vote for Joe Biden. I mean, a lot of people want to vote for Joe Biden because they feel like they think he's the person that can beat Donald Trump in an open election. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
Yeah, I have a couple clips here. I have a couple Biden clips here that are pretty telling. Here's him arguing with some factory worker or construction worker about guns. It's just ridiculous. He has a very short fuse. I guess. Wait. Did he say, I'm going to stab you in your eye? I don't know what he said.
Can we go back there?
I don't think he said that. I don't think he's going to
policy that Biden supports can point out.
Right. No, they say he can beat Donald Trump. How? Why do you think you can? Why he can beat him? He's a feeble old man. The whole. Did he say stab? I'm sorry. I was talking to.
I'll stab you in your eye. I think he did.
Stab you in your eye? I don't know what he said, but
don't tell me what. Yeah, that's an unfortunate audible right there. Because all you can think is that Joe Biden wants to stab that guy in the eye for his opinion.
I want to stab you in your fucking eye. Joe Biden failed to run for president so many times. That's how he got to be Obama's vice president. He rode his coattails to the vice presidency.
Yep.
I don't know why they think he's the one.
I fucking hate it. I hate watching the DNC just landslide hose Bernie right now. So it's just I'm just a little bit completely pissed off watching the primaries.
Yeah. Yeah, all of this is bullshit. Like, Joe, go back to being Obama's friend. Like, let's just.
And if you were really Obama's friend, you'd step down and let Bernie be president. Okay. Yeah. That's what Obama's real friend would do. If anybody thinks Joe Biden is Obama's friend, then he would obviously step down. Like that's what a good friend would do. But no, he's not really his friend. He was using him.
All right, try to tell me what the hell.
And Obama, I'm talking to you at the next Black people meeting. You need to tell him to step down.
Yeah. Quit giving Joe Biden the fucking hall pass to use the N-bomb.
Did you hear him call him and Obama the O'Biden and Obama?
O'Biden and Obama?
Yeah. O'Biden.
Isn't that Obama's full name? Obama O'Biden?
O'Biden. Is he Irish?
I think so.
Here's tell me what he's saying here, because it sounds like he just said that Trump is going to beat him.
And turn this primary from a campaign that's about negative attacks into one about what we're for, because we cannot get reelected. We cannot win this reelection. Excuse me. We can only reelect Donald Trump.
God damn it. Oh, no. We can only reelect Donald Trump.
Listen, this dude is going to debate Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is going to wash him. This shit is gonna be ugly, bro.
This is gonna
be Eminem versus MGK.
Yeah, I was gonna say Eminem versus Fred Durst. Like that's what this is gonna be.
Actually, yeah, that's more like it. Yeah.
The only thing in my mind that could justify what Biden just said, if he was like, I'm gonna say so much heinous shit that this beautiful lady behind me is gonna tear off her Joe Biden shirt and run away topless in disagreement with what I just said. So here we go. That's the only way that makes sense. If he's trying to get the lady back there to take her damn shirt off.
One more time. More time.
It doesn't make sense. Turn this primary from a campaign that's about negative attacks into one about what we're for, because we cannot get reelected. We cannot win this reelection. Excuse me. We can only reelect Donald Trump.
Oh my God! I would tear the shirt off if I was that girl in the background. I would rip my shirt off.
Oh, sure you would.
I would just tear it off. That's what I would do. I couldn't wear a Biden shirt after that. I can't believe she's wearing that Biden shirt. You know what, woman? This is in the background right there. Take off that Biden shirt. Get rid of it.
There you go.
Get rid of it.
Here's a longer.
Just for Billy to see your boobs. Just do it for Billy.
No, it's nothing to do with her boobs, man. It's that shirt.
This video was posted a while back, actually like a week ago, and it shows Joe Biden's sharp cognitive decline.
Uh-oh.
We knew we had to act for the middle class. We immediately went out and rescued General Motors. We went ahead and made sure that we cut taxes for the middle class. And in addition to that, when that occurred, what did Romney do? Romney said, no, let Detroit go bankrupt. We moved in.
So this was his debate, the vice presidential debate against Paul Ryan.
And help.
I liked Joe Biden back when he was running for president in 2008. I thought he was a pretty okay dude.
Yeah, that was such a long time ago.
I didn't realize all the stuff he said about segregation in the 70s. But
he's been around a long time.
Yeah, he's a career politician.
Yeah, exactly.
2008 was still when career politicians were a cool thing, right?
Their homes. Governor Romney said, no, let foreclosures hit the bottom. But it shouldn't be surprising for a guy who says 47% of the American people are unwilling to take responsibility for their own lives. My friend recently in a speech in Washington said 30% of the American people are takers. These people are my mom and dad, the people I grew up with, my neighbors. They pay more effective tax than Governor Romney pays in his federal income tax.
Here he is today.
Shots fired.
We choose truth over facts.
He's saying that it was President, my boss, it was his fault.
I was a Democratic caucus. You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
What is a lying dog-faced pony soldier?
Well, I'll tell you what. It's as racist as you can get without being racist.
Wow.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's something that he heard John Wayne say in a movie one time that never came out.
You're
So,
a lying
there you
dog-faced
go.
pony soldier.
This is Talon's white kid.
It's
Time friend, and she's a friend. She's been my friend in and out of public life.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Tomorrow's Superstar Tuesday.
Wait, pause it.
All
Pause.
right,
Wait,
Jeff.
go back like 2 seconds. Go back 2 seconds.
Okay.
Hold up. Let's see. Go back. Right there. Now look at the black guy in the back to the right. Look at his face.
Wait, hang on.
He is genuinely confused. He has no idea what Biden is saying right now. He's
all right, Chuck. Thank you very much. All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Yeah, he called him Jack.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. I love this.
Vote for the other Biden.
Look, what's not to like about Vermont?
One of the things I'm proudest of is getting passed, getting moved, getting control of the Paris Climate Accord. I'm the guy that came back after meeting with Deng Xiaoping and making the case that I believe China would join if we put pressure on them.
You had people like you had people like the former chairman and leader of the party in Germany. Go to Joe 30330. Watch what happened when those kids from Parkland came up to see me when I was vice president. They went into and some of you covered it. It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night.
The record player.
The phone. Make sure the kids hear words.
And to get hot, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids.
This is really creepy what he says here.
Kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, man. Stop, Joe.
I love kids jumping on my lap.
Where's Joe's Jerome? That's all I'm asking. You know, Morris Day had Jerome. Where's Joe's Jerome?
Where's his old Jamaican lady in a nurse's outfit to give him that tray of pills with the days of the week on them?
Or to just come out when he or she sees Joe's about to say some shit. Come on, throw a cape over him and walk him off stage.
Yeah. You remember Morris Day and Jerome?
Yeah.
We did a review of Purple Rain not too long ago, a few months ago.
Rain.
And
that's good ass movie.
Well, we decided that honestly, Prince is probably the bad guy in that movie, and Jerome is the protagonist.
For real.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or Morris Day, rather. Morris Day was.
Yeah, I see the both of you have purified yourselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Yeah. You get it.
Yeah.
But that wasn't Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah, villain.
He tricked that woman into getting naked and jumping in a lake, and it wasn't even the right lake, and then he left her alone naked on his motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's because Prince was a predator in that movie.
He slaps her around too.
Yeah.
Yes. He slapped the shit out of her in that
I want to
movie.
make a movie where I make a woman jump into a dirty lake naked and then slap her around, and you're like, all right, Prince.
Prince did not sound like Michael Jackson.
He did. That's what Prince sounded like.
No, his voice was a little deeper and more
He had
monotone
like a 7
than
to
that.
10 minutes speech, and the DNC is hiding him.
Who, Prince?
No, I think he's talking about Biden, right?
Oh, Biden? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this Biden stuff it sucks. I really hope that he somehow pulls everything together once Bernie's out of the picture and does something. I don't know. I don't know what he could do.
By the way, someone I don't know if this is a coincidence or if someone's a fan of the show. But do you remember that show BattleBots back in the day?
Yeah, I remember BattleBots.
I guess they're yeah, I think it was Comedy Central or something.
Shit. Yeah.
So somewhere there's a BattleBots competition, and one of the robots is called Drunken Peasants. And here's one of the matches.
Are you ready?
It better win. This is what Andrew Yang was worried about. Robots taking over.
Get it!
Which one's Drunken Peasant?
I think the one that's closest to us.
I hope so. Looks like it's fucking up the other one.
A cosplay for the Drunken Peasants.
It's got like a flipper on the front.
Kobayashi Maru has lost both his lives by doing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
trying to roll
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Drunken Peasants wins.
That bot's name was Brett Keane?
No, Kobayashi Maru.
Oh, we beat the Kobayashi
nice.
Maru?
Yeah.
That's the impossible.
Unbeatable. Yes.
Whoa.
You beat the unbeatable scenario.
You know how
Nice.
you do it? You know how you do it? You turn the entire test on its side. That's what we did.
See? There you go. There you go.
Wow.
Drunken
I'm
Peasant.
proud of us.
FT
Even though we had
cup.
absolutely nothing to do with this, I'm proud of us.
See, this is the difference in our fans, okay? Because like your fans are building robots that can kill and kill again, and our fans, what are you guys doing? I'm just saying, y'all got to step y'all game up. I see some of you guys hanging out in the chat. Step your game up.
Here's a list of
where's
things.
our Terminators at? Okay, where's our fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme cyborgs at?
Here's a list of things that Drunken Peasants fans have done. They've made fucking death robots.
They've gotten tattoos.
They've gotten tattoos.
Yeah.
They've had sex deemed illegal by the state of Texas with JF Garipi.
Oh my god.
We got a fucking solid fan base.
God. All right, it's time for a segment we haven't seen in a little while.
Not a troll.
Oh wow.
This is just like hater or not a hater, Hannibal.
Yeah, this is just like a segment we do on our show. This is crazy.
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
I just trigger warning to everyone watching. All right.
Oh no.
Yep.
Don't you hate it when you on a black dating app and then
hang on.
you come across
Stop. Just dudes in blackface or brown face.
And hair.
He looks like maybe he was like opening up a box from the Acme company.
What if he's transracial? Like what's her name?
Rachel
Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah.
No, look. As I made 2 mixed children. Nope.
Yeah, this is
Monty.
Maybe he was an unmixed children. Maybe he was one of those stir from the bottom kids.
No. And look, I got 5 mixed nieces and nephews. So nope. That's instantly I'm like, no, that's a white dude.
a white motherfucker. It's like, can't we have anything to ourselves? It's a black dating app. What the fuck are you doing on a black dating app? Your ass is white. You know what I'm saying?
You too.
We can't have nothing for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like, leave us the fuck alone. Go make your own app. Why you gotta be on us? Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. We can't even have our skin color to ourselves, apparently.
It just looks like he just rubbed some melted Twix over his face and was like, "Yeah, I'm finna do this video. This is gonna be great."
Like
I missed the point of the segment, but what were you? I'm sorry.
He just ran out of like Dial's hand soap in the bathroom, so he put a bottle of Hershey's syrup on the fucking counter.
Yeah.
Just go there, wash his face off. Okay, I'm good.
Like, this nigga eyes is completely blue. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Maybe he's transgender Stacey Dash. We don't know.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right?
I don't.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Can you play just a little bit more BENPAI?
Yeah,
that's the end of it.
That's it.
Oh, that was the end of it.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah, troll. That's a troll.
You think it's a troll?
Yeah, that's a troll. He is not serious.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a super troll, but funny though.
Troll.
Oh my god! All right, we're gonna go into this. Did you hear about like Corey Feldman was supposed to do his premiere?
Yeah,
for his documentary called My Truth about like
exposing pedophilia in Hollywood.
Yeah,
the story about him and Corey Haim, and how Corey Haim was like passed around.
I think he even said Charlie Sheen was doing it
when
too.
he was 19. Or when Charlie Sheen was 19, he might have had a sexual intercourse with a Corey Haim around 14, I believe the age was.
Yeah.
It's
I missed that.
It was a live stream. It was a movie that was going to be live streamed, but it was only going to be streamed
and then
once.
It got hacked.
Yeah, it was only going to be streamed once. So he's like, "This, you must see it this one time. It will only be played once."
Here's the hack that happened. It's blaming something on a hack is like a boomer excuse. Like Chris Hansen did that a few times.
Yeah.
We're seeing an attack coming in.
So this is the premiere live in a theater. There's a bunch of people there. The movie just stops. Right. Corey Feldman's like, "What's going on?"
Since the beginning of this, and they've been clearing it and dealing with it, but they keep coming back. They can't fight it off. It's too strong.
Wow! Holy crap! They're hacking us in real time.
Oh my god!
So there you go. You know who it is.
You know, I've seen videos from the 90s where Corey Feldman's dressed like Michael Jackson, and he's like doing the whole Michael Jackson shtick where he's trying to sing like him, but he can't. He's trying to dance like him, but he can't. It's really pathetic.
You know what that is?
Grooming?
Poor grooming.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How?
I was asking
in
about
like
that.
10 minutes. Yeah. Say this out loud. Hold on, wait. What did you just say?
It's Wolfpack. They've been bragging that they're going to do this crap. I was hoping they were full of it because a lot of times they are. But I mean, I can name names right freaking now. I'm Susie, Shannon. I mean, it's all of these people.
Bad acting.
Oh my god.
That's the clip from it.
Okay.
Wow. Did he crowdfund this or anything?
I think he got $20 up front from everybody online for the first time viewing and said there's only a one-time viewing, so I'm going to need all the money for that one time. Make sure you see it. It won't be replayed anywhere type of thing. So everybody who bought it probably was ready to buy it then. I don't know exactly what happened. They're hacking us in real time.
Yeah, as opposed to when.
Wow.
I don't understand. In real time.
Infamous hacker Susie Shannon. Susie Rottencrouch hacked the DNC. Oh fuck! This is sad. I didn't know what Corey Feldman had to deliver, but I think a lot of people were interested in hearing it. They were ready to hear his story, and now it looks like a fucking circus.
Yeah.
Big old shit show, but not the good kind, like we're
That's
used
the
to
good
around
kind.
here.
We make the
Not
good kind.
Yeah,
we make the good shit show. He just made just some shit. Like it was just and but you know what? He sold it with some Oscar winning acting. So I give credit where credit is due.
And his
he
girl
sold it.
His girl back there, like, yeah, no, it was hacked. Like with no like no air of surprise to hear that happening. His fake ass fucking his acting has fallen off since The Goonies, right?
Yeah, I mean this is the quality acting I come to expect from films like License to Drive. You know?
and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. Wait, did he do the voice in Ooze, or did he just do it on the first one?
He did it in the first and third. He was not on for Ooze, so
okay.
He was Corey Feldman was Donatello in the first Ninja Turtles movie and the third. They didn't hire him back for the second. Whole lot of weird stuff happened in that trilogy. A lot of actors swapping.
All right. See, I didn't know that. See, I learned some shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't Kevin Nash in one of those movies?
Kevin Nash was Super Shredder in Secret of the Ooze. Vanilla Ice was also in that film. It was probably my favorite movie at the time when I was a little kid. They had Ninja Turtles and they beat the bad guys with donuts and had Kevin Nash and Vanilla Ice in it. Literally, that movie.
Yeah, babies.
That movie pretty much made me who I am today, subconsciously. I don't know how, but I love that freaking movie.
No, I was a big fan of Secret of the Ooze too, but I was a fan because of Ernie Reyes Jr.
Was he in the Secret of the Ooze? I thought he was in the first one.
Yeah, he was in the wait. In the first one, didn't he play? Yeah, no, he's in the second one.
He is. He made it to the second one too.
See now you got me confused.
Because he was Keno in the first one. Confused. He was Keno in the first one. I don't know if he made it to the second one.
I thought he was Keno in the second one.
I know he was the delivery driver in the very first one.
This can easily be verified.
I'm going to verify it right now, and then I'm going to give you an update on Sid Vicious and Arn Anderson as well. So yeah, I am completely fucking wrong. He was in Secret of the Ooze. Yeah, no, I was 100% wrong.
Yeah, so he's the. Didn't you say that was your favorite one too?
Yeah, man.
You don't even remember the main protagonist?
Kid. I don't remember.
Oh, whatever.
I don't remember. I was totally wrong. He was totally in the second one.
But you know what it is?
That's my favorite one. Then
it's so good I can't even remember it.
Yeah.
I think Ernie Reyes was in one of the turtle suits in the first movie, and then in the second movie, it was like, oh man, this dude can speak pretty good English. Let's give him a talking role.
I remember he was in a show called Sidekicks with Chuck Norris back in the day.
Yep.
That was a TV show like when he was really young. And then obviously Surf Ninjas, the greatest movie ever made.
Surf Ninjas.
I remember Surf Ninjas.
I remember that there was a movie called Surf Ninjas.
It had Rob Schneider in it. It was pretty bad.
He did do stunts. He was the stunt double for Donatello in the first Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
So him and Corey Feldman both worked on Donatello in the first one. And I don't know. I don't know. I haven't watched those since I was a little kid. So I barely remember the first movie now. But
yeah,
Arn Anderson, by the way, didn't stab Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious stabbed him 20 times and got stabbed 4 times himself in the fight. Sid Vicious stabbed Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look, when I was a child, I was terrified that Psycho Sid would come murder me in my sleep. And that was before I knew about the stabbing. So then when he broke his leg in wrestling, I was like, good job. Good on you.
That'll slow him down.
Then I could get away if he ever breaks into my house. Right?
Yeah.
That was the way I thought as a child. I was like, Sid Vicious is gonna come to my house and murder me.
True. See? There you go. You stayed safe, Hannibal.
There you go.
You avoided being stabbed.
Surf Nazis Must Die is a real movie. Shut up.
Surf Nazis. No.
If it is, I know what I'm watching tonight.
And somebody, who is that? John Scone said Ninja Turtles on SNES was hard as fuck. No,
yes,
on Nintendo was hard as fuck.
The Nintendo one was hard as fuck. That shit was that made no sense. Matter of fact, Monty, we need to play Turtles in Time on our next retro gaming stream.
They did a rebuild of Turtles in Time, right? Like a re-release. They updated the graphics on it.
Did they?
I think they did. I remember playing it on a PlayStation like 10 years ago.
All right. See?
might be worth picking up.
We might have to do that.
Yeah. We could do that. We could have BENPAI and Young Bill Fridge join us on Twitch and then play Teenage Mutant Turtles in Time.
The post show tonight is on Twitch, by the way, so we will be hanging out for the post show tonight. After this show concludes, we'll be over there on Twitch immediately, and we'll remind everyone. Twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants.
John Morgan said, "What's a NES? Is it like an Xbox?" I see what you're trying to do. I'm not falling for it.
Yeah,
it's funny.
It's like an Xbox, but we didn't have any other options, so we couldn't stop playing
was
the
the
NES.
video game system that had the best music of every video game system created, thus far.
Yep.
How much iconic music came from the original Nintendo?
Oh,
quite a bit.
It's all the music sampled in every nerdcore rapper's music is from that system.
Oh, Billy the Fridge knows a lot about nerdcore. In fact, he was a part of a nerdcore music panel, right?
Oh shit! All right,
yeah,
tell
at
me
a convention. Actually, I think there might be some video footage of
Did
that.
they cancel Emerald City Comic Con?
Yeah, they did actually.
I'm glad that's not happening because I didn't get passes. And
They
you
moved
did.
it to this summer. I'll still get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was about to ask. So, because of the coronavirus, what are they canceling around you guys right now? Like, what's getting canceled? Because they're just starting to cancel a bunch of shit here in Atlanta. We got like our 11th case in Georgia, I think.
Yeah, the Seattle Comic Con got canceled.
It was supposed to be next week or later this week.
They were going to cancel me for the racist stuff that happened in New York City, but that got canceled, luckily.
Your cancellation.
They canceled
My cancellation got
That's
canceled.
good.
Yeah, that was pretty...
Yep.
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think they might be canceling New Orleans because I think there's one case here right now.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, Monty, Dick Penis Man says you're canceled, Monty.
Why am I canceled, Dick Penis Man? What did I do to you?
Because you wearing blood colors, but you got the blood background, but you got Crip colors on your forehead. It's like you just confusing everybody, man. You representing the wrong gangs.
All right.
You look like you're about to clean up and get all that Miss Cleo fucking 1-900 number cash.
Oh, man.
Call me now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you if you're the dad.
That used to be the move back in the day. Like, people would call the psychics for like $1.99 for the first minute and then $1 for each additional minute afterwards.
Yeah.
People would see a psychic, a black Jamaican woman on TV and be like, yeah, let's get that bitch money to tell us the future. And did it. Like, for years, they did
No,
this shit.
you know what? Everyone trusted Dionne Warwick instead. The Psychic Friends Network.
Yeah. Like, yeah, all right, let's have Whitney Houston's auntie tell us what's gonna happen tomorrow.
900 numbers. 900 numbers existed for psychic readings, pro wrestling rumors, and porn, like sex talk. That was the industry of the 90s.
There was also like stupid hotlines for kids to call. You know what I mean?
Call right now and have tell Santa Claus directly the exact gift you want.
Right.
$9.99 for the first call, $4.99 each additional minute. Tell Santa Claus exactly what you want for Christmas.
Yeah.
Santa, ho ho ho, little kid. Can I get an Xbox? No, there's only NES. Okay.
Let's read the Streamlabs and then we'll move on.
Yeah.
Say yeah.
Allegas said, I like the first Turtle movies a lot. Second was fun. Don't remember the third movie that well. The third movie, they went back in time. I actually enjoyed it. Good old Turtles, man.
Michelangelo went back in time to Japan and got some pussy, right?
Got
Wasn't that the third movie?
How did that work?
Yes,
Turtles,
did.
man. They be smashing.
Yeah.
Justin Ship said, mask dude. Where did you get your mask?
Oh, yeah, and I thought I answered this in the chat. Monty made my mask. So I have my own line of masks, and Monty designs them all. We sell them on our merch site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll sell them on
got
our
our own mask. And then look, and there's levels of detail to these motherfuckers. Like I got like 2 of them sitting on the side right now. It's incredible.
Get you a mask.
They're not cheap. They're not cheap. I'm working these. So.
I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing you said, Monty.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, it all cut out. It all jumbled. I believe we got hacked in real time.
God damn it, Corey Feldman. Am I better now?
Oh, there it goes again. Getting Feldman. Getting Feltman.
Getting hacked.
Corny Feltman.
Hang on.
Hypothesis says, wait, you saying Prince portrayed Onision in a movie? Hi, I'm Onision, and this is Lavender Rain. Billy is not a sweet boy. Said, I damn near stuck my hand through a saw laughing at the cutting the fat rap. Billy is dangerous. Billy is not a sweet boy. I'm going to have to disagree.
Can y'all
with you
hear
on
me
that
now?
one.
Am I better?
Yeah.
Am I better?
You hear me now?
Okay. I put my computer in a weird place. There we go. Now we're good.
All right.
Continue.
Hypothesis says, hey, Hannibal and Monty, how's it feel to know most brothers and sisters voted Biden in the primaries?
It's infuriating. It's fucking infuriating.
Very.
Everybody, because nobody's voting for him for a good reason. They're voting for him because he's friends with Obama, or because they believe that he can beat Donald Trump in a general election. And I'm like, the only reason you think that is because CNN and MSNBC told you that he was the only person that could do it. So that's why.
Yeah.
Trump forever says Trump will fuck you up. SJW, cry hard. Pussy boy, cry hard. 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 SJW, cry hard. Pussy boy. Yeah, thank you for such a well thought out message, Trump forever.
Wait, hold up. What did he say after SJW?
He said, cry hard, SJW, cry hard, pussy boy, cry hard.
Yeah,
Trump will fuck you up.
There's enough. If you come back to this, you can make a beat out of it, Hannibal. We all stay quiet long enough.
SJW, cry hard.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna send it to Steven Crowder, and he'll use it as his introduction on Blaze TV. Blaze TV, not real news.
Yeah.
Blaze
and then,
TV.
But then he'll send people to us and DP, or DP then us, whatever direction it goes in, because you'll be attached. Billy the Fridge will be on it. They're gonna come to both of us, and then they'll hear different shit. So let's.
I like it. Yeah. I like it. Look, everybody just say, "I know I'm trying to pressure Billy the Fridge to let me produce a whole album for him." So
I'm trying to make a whole album with you.
I know. Look, I tried to call you the other day, and when I say that, I mean I thought about it and then didn't follow through.
I went to New York City, and I had to do a whole bunch of shows before I left to make sure that we got our shows in for Drunken Peasants, and then I've been live streaming, and then I've been dealing with other personal matters.
Well, he just said he didn't call you anyway.
Yeah, no, so I didn't get to call you either. It's been a rough week for young Bill Fridge, and I'm sure that it hasn't been easy either with all this Joe Biden stuff going around.
Yeah.
Catching the coronavirus or the Joe Biden fever.
The other Joe Biden.
I'm voting for the other Joe Biden.
Yeah, the other one, the Burisma Ukrainian guy. That's the one I want to vote for. Hunter Hearst Biden. That's the one I want to vote for.
I had a gentleman on my live stream last night. He walked by, and I walked up to him, and he says, "What are you talking about?" He got on the live stream. He's like, "You talking about Joe Biden?" But he had like a really heavy Austrian accent, and then he said something about being at like a Nazi socialist party. And he was like, "Do you want to talk about Joe Biden? Because I love Joe Biden." And then I started talking to him. He's like, I think he said Nazi socialist. His accent was a little thick, but I'm not sure.
You said he was Austrian?
Yeah.
Weird.
But he was like a big tall guy too, like 6'5", 6'6". But then he was like, "No, I'm just kidding. I'm not really a Bernie bro, but I like Bernie." But then he kept talking, and then he like said, "If somebody donates, slap me in the face." And then immediately after, somebody donated, so he like prepared his face for me to slap him in the face. I slapped him so hard he went down to his knees for like 12 seconds on the ground.
That's
a
not
good
something
time.
a sweet boy would do.
He asked me to.
Is that
All
why
right.
you told us is that why you gave us the buildup about how he was a Nazi first?
No, like he
Okay.
just
That
said
was
he was
really
actually a
so bad
really
about
nice
you slapping
guy.
the shit out of him.
He was a really nice guy. He was a really nice guy. I liked him a lot. But he asked, he's like, if you get a dono, I was like, slap me in the face. I was like, okay. I was like, you want it to be a good one? He said, yeah. So I gave him a good old, dropped him down to his knees.
He probably came so hard after that, Billy.
I don't know. He was there with his
he probably-
girlfriend. She was
he
a
probably-
cute little blonde girl. It was good times. We all had a grand old time.
Look, I can relate to it. I got punched in the dick by a Marine on New Year's. But I
Marine?
dared him to. I told him to. Yeah.
I feel like
Just
we do.
because. Like, I've been punched in the dick by a Marine. Have any of you three been punched in the dick by a Marine?
No.
See?
A
There
woman
you go.
Marine, does that count?
How hard did she hit you?
What is this
See?
conversation?
Hard enough.
All right. I'm moving on. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, like MTV now. Okay. I like it.
Yeah. So this isn't so much an oddity as it's just kind of. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. Like, part of me thinks it's funny, and then part of me is like, oh man, this went kind of far. There's a video of this kid who was accused of shoplifting at a store, and after they searched him and they didn't find anything, he turned on his phone and just starts going off on all the cops. And it went viral on Twitter.
Yeah.
So here's the first video.
All these police officers think I was stealing. Look at him. Look at
He's
him. Look
pretty
how
young.
dumb he look.
He's pretty young.
Look at him. I want all y'all badge number too. I swear to God, I'm not playing. Look at him. Look how dumb they look. How dumb you look. How dumb you
Oh
feel.
my
I ain't
gosh.
had nothing on me, did I? Crazy. Feeling so stupid. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, man. Thought I was stealing.
Is this really a kid who?
It is a kid.
Okay, I feel like they just had a video taken of these officers in a room, and then someone dubbed it
And then
over with
somebody-
like Mickey Mouse's voice.
Yep, I was literally thinking the same
These
thing, Bill
officers,
Fridge.
these officers, look at them, they're so stupid. It's just they're not reacting at all. Like maybe it is real, right? Maybe it is 100% real.
I'm not. I'm not trusting the judgment of someone whose favorite movie they don't even know who was in it.
There's 90s, man. The 90s all meshed together.
This man's over here look like the man off of bro, what? Stop playing with me, bro. They thought I was stealing. Now they feeling stupid, nigga, cause they caught D'Anthony with all this stuff. Nigga, I ain't caught me with nothing, nigga. I ain't had nothing. I want your badge number. What's your badge number? Jamin. Yup. Bro, hey, can I get your badge number? Huh? No, can I? Bro, don't put your hands. Hey, bro, don't put your hands on me, bro. Look, y'all see it, right? Don't put your hands on me. Bro, can you get your hands off me, bro?
Are you gonna stand up again?
No, I ain't gonna stand up. Get your hands off me. I want your badge number, too. And my mom, I want your badge number. I want your badge number, because your badge number is about ready to pop off your fat ass. I want every one of y'all badge number. I promise you, I want every...
He said your badge about to pop off your fat ass.
Wow. Like I'm simultaneously proud and terrified for this child at the same time.
I know, right?
Like I'm like, oh man, you doing it, man. You do it. You living the dream, baby. But at the same time, I'm like, man, they gonna murder that kid. You better
They
chill
need
the
to
fuck
give him
out.
a GoFundMe and move him to like Canada or something.
One of y'all badge number. Y'all niggas think out, bro. Ooh, y'all so lucky. And, bro, if y'all took these badges off, I'll fire on all you niggas right now, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the
Wildin'
fuck
right
up.
He is wilding, like, calm him down. Where's this nigga's mama at real fast?
At him. Look how dumb he look. You look. Look at him. Look at him. Get my bag. Get my bag.
Come on.
Get my bag. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Thought I was stealing. Goofy. Looking dumb. Nigga, stop playing with me. Nigga, looking dumb. Stop playing with me, nigga. I ain't had nothing in my bag. You sound crazy, nigga. Pocket full of money, nigga. Not how dumb do you look? Not look at him. Say hello to the live, sir. Here, look how dumb you look, y'all. Look how dumb you look. Looking stupider than... That nigga looks stupid. Just dumb. You look pitiful. You look pitiful. You look pitiful. Because you think me and my mans were stealing? You look pitiful.
Me and my
Pitiful.
mans.
Look at you. Look, you look so stupid.
You can't even
do you believe
singular
how dumb
man.
you look right now?
You got no
you
mans.
look so dumb. You look so stupid. This thing crazy. You look dumb.
And then here's part 2.
Oh, there's a part 2. I
Yeah,
love this.
There's part 3.
Give
too.
this kid his own TV show.
Here's they took him into a room.
Y'all smack the shit out of these niggas on camera, nigga. Stop playing with me. What y'all want to do? You want to strike or what? I should fire on you because you over there think you doing something with that little bitch ass trespass order. I'll break that bitch ass computer, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. I'll bitch get up right now with my mama. I'll beat the shit out you in front of your mans. And if your man shot your feet, he gonna get his ass whooped too, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I'm on tip, nigga. What you want to do, nigga? Put some hand sanitizer on my hand and open hand your bitch ass, nigga.
What is that character from Foghorn Leghorn? The little chicken.
The little chicken hawk.
Chicken hawk. Yeah, he's chicken hawking right now. It's so
Yeah,
cute. I
yes.
love it. Chicken hawk.
Oh, he got a firearm. Bitch, I ain't got no firearm. Stop lying on my name, nigga. Before I knock your teeth out, bitch, you ain't gonna be able to talk. You don't need to do it. Looking dumb as fuck, nigga. Like a bowl out. What you looking at, nigga? You wanna scrap? You wanna scrap, nigga? You wanna get at it, nigga? What you wanna do? What you wanna do, nigga? Step over here, nigga. Step over here, and I promise you, nigga, you gonna have to tase me, nigga.
You're gonna have to tase me.
I feel like this is this is set up or something. Like this isn't even real life. It's so funny. It's too good.
I just keep wanting this kid to stop because the longer this goes, I'm like, we're about to see this kid die. Just, I'm
I know,
like, bring
right?
it down, bro. Bring it down.
Yeah, I'll be like, bro, just chill out for a second. Chill out. You won already, okay? You won.
Oh,
Look,
man.
You can call me or Hannibal in this situation. We will come wherever you are.
Join your shit in, nigga. You better stop playing with me, nigga. You know who I am, nigga? Fuck wrong with you, nigga? I ain't gotta steal shit, nigga, on my soul. Nigga, on my wallet that, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. On my wallet that, nigga. Ain't never gotta steal nothing, nigga. Big roll around this bitch, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. Big roll around this bitch, nigga. Ain't gotta steal shit from these bum ass niggas. Nigga, stop playing with me.
$38. That's a lot of money for a little kid. When I was a little kid, if I had $38, I was
He's like, bankroll
balling.
on these. I ain't got to steal shit from these niggas. Look at all this money.
Yeah. I go to Taco Bell and the fucking trading card store. I can get a package of fucking Don Russ right now and a double decker and go get what do kids drink? A Zima?
Zima?
I'll buy
Josta?
I'll buy every one of y'all a pack of Hubba Bubba right now. Shut
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
fuck
get a
up.
Hubba Bubba and a Pepsi Clear, man. I'm gonna get a Clearly Canadian, man.
Nigga, what y'all niggas talking about? Nigga, stop playing with me, nigga.
Careful there.
What is you talking about? And my shit busting, nigga. I got 2. Nigga, my shit busting, nigga. I got 2. Boy, y'all got 3. Boy, y'all got 300. Nigga. What you gonna do?
Ooh.
Nigga, I walk up on you right now, nigga. My mama, you touch me, nigga. I'll fire on your ass, nigga. What? Don't. Cause you know I'm gonna beat the shit out you, nigga. Cause you know I'm gonna beat the shit out you, nigga. Now step over here.
It's like when I come to the house and Ben's dogs are just barking at me, yapping. They're staying like just far enough away where I can't even like pet them or anything. Like,
yeah.
You a bitch, nigga. You bitch made ass nigga. I can see it in your eyes. You a bitch, nigga. You don't want this shit, nigga. Better stay out these streets for your ass get killed, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? What you wanna do, nigga? What y'all niggas wanna do? You wanna scrap? You wanna scrap? You wanna scrap, nigga? What? I'll smack both of you niggas at the same time, nigga. What you gonna do? Tase me? Oh my god. I got tased, nigga, so I'ma just... Man, what? Stop playing with me, nigga. I'll break this computer. Ain't gonna be doing...
If he actually did get tased, I don't think he'd be talking quite as much.
Of course not.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Absolutely
They
not.
wouldn't. It looks like they're just trying to like ignore him at this point.
Yeah,
it would not. This is on Facebook Live right here. If they tased him, it would not look good at all. It'd be a big problem. That kid's probably like 10 years old. So
No trespass order.
What would you do if you were this kid's parents?
Well, there's a part 3.
Okay.
You come right there, bitch, and I'm breaking this computer, nigga.
Stay over there.
I'll punch this bitch one time and watch this bitch get the sparking, nigga. I promise you, nigga. And if I catch you off balls, nigga, I should fire on.
All right. So there's that. And then
wait, real quick, wait, Ben. If he dies, you got to tell me now, okay? You can't spring that on me, okay? You got to tell me ahead of time. He dies at the end. I got to be mentally prepared. You can't just spring that on me, all right? You got to let me know now, all right?
I don't think he would have died even if he would have swung on one of them. He's so small, they would have just like handcuffed him or something.
Oh, I hope they would have.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we're just asking because right now, I think we're both looking at this kid as a fucking hero.
So like
there's a line there. You know, there's a line between, you know, being heroic and being idiotic, right?
Yeah.
And he's crossed the line. Yes. You know, and look, I want to go save him right now, but you know, but I'm also not gonna walk into that room voluntarily.
But here it is.
Parenting
he has crossed the line for me, but he crossed it and then came all the way back around and walked back into the room and stopped before crossing the line again. That's what it is for me.
I would like if he was like close to me, like, you know, like a family member or a friend of the family, I would laugh at first, and then at a certain point I would pull him to the side, slap him in the mouth, tell him shut the fuck up, walking out.
I want to see the third video.
So yeah, this is a few days later after this shit blew up because it got really big. So this is the 2 days later, I think.
For my actions and embarrassing them and my family nationwide. I'd like to apologize to my grandmother Rosie for embarrassing her live on Facebook and also for my actions. I'd like to apologize for using the N-word and anyone I have offended by my actions. I would like to apologize to the officers who was involved for my actions and my choice of words. I'm sorry for anyone I have disrespected. I am not sorry for standing my ground, not only how I acted. I owe it to myself, my parents, everyone watching, including to all my supporters, to do better. Thank you.
You know what? I'm cool with that.
His grandmama made him. His grandma made him write that
because that wasn't from the heart. That was somebody made you do that shit, and then you're right.
As soon as it was done, he turned it off. It sounded like it kind of sounds like maybe even someone helped him write it.
He got his line.
For sure. So somebody wrote it and was like, "You got to do this." Right? It was completely insincere, disingenuous. You know
he got that one line in though where he's like, "I'm not sorry for standing my ground,"
and he doesn't have to be sorry for that.
Of course not.
Yeah.
He just got he stood his ground. It worked, and then he got mad with power. He was like, "Oh, okay then." Fuck you then.
Well, I mean, honestly,
come see me. Come get some.
He threatened to swing on them a bunch of times, and if he would have been older, he would have been in cuffs and arrested.
I wish if it wasn't for those badges, I'd light you all up.
Right.
He could fight one of the grown men, like the weakest one there. Like, he's a little kid. He ain't getting a.
If any one of them would have punched him with full strength, they would have caved his chest in.
Obviously, and that's why they didn't do shit. That's why they didn't even talk back to him or anything. They just kind of let him do whatever.
Chicken hawk.
No, I mean they knew they would be, but see, and this is I have a big issue with that. It just in the sense of this was that he knew he was recording, he knew people were watching him, and he knew he was gonna get a certain amount of clout and Insta fame in doing this shit, you know, and it's a very dangerous time, especially for people his age that don't know the consequences of stupidity. You know, it's and look, I'm not ashamed to admit it, although I probably should be. I probably should have some shame. But look, when I get pulled over by the police, I turn into the happiest slave. I'll be like, "You saw, thank you, saw." I just be like I am fucking. My goal is to get home safe.
Yeah.
Right. Even when the cop is completely wrong, even if he's acting illegally, I'm just like, look, I got to say what I got to say, do what I need to do, so I can get my ass home. I've lived in the South my whole life. I get pulled over all the time for nothing. So I'm just like, I recognize it, and I hate that I live in this place, but I also recognize where I am. Yeah. And that being said, I'm like, there's no way this kid could get away with this. Like, he's doing this shit in New York, Philly, Jersey, some shit like that. You're not doing that shit in Cobb County, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing that shit in fucking Natchitoches Parish, Jefferson Parish. Get the fuck out of here. No, not at all. Like, somebody needs to sit his ass down and be like, look, and there was a lot of wrong that happened here in this video. That's a lot, man. It's a lot. We might have to talk about this on the shit show, Monty. We might have to unpack this some more.
Okay. We can.
Yeah. It's a good ass video.
Yes, it is. It is. I still love this kid. He walked around, passed the line, came all the way back around, and through the entrance for me.
I think the first video, he was like killing it. He was really strong.
Kind of until the end, and then that's when they took him into the room because he said he was gonna light him up.
Yeah,
that's why they did that.
Yeah,
yeah.
It would have been great if he walked out of there the first stream, never had to apologize to Grandma. If he just walked out, he's like, "Look, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves," Like, he was like, "Not like if he played the card and was like, not all black kids are fucking thieves. You should be ashamed of yourself. Play the fucking card. Hit him with that." Yeah. Let them fucking marinate on that a little bit, but then like, I will light you up, and you're like, no,
right? It was like right. For one, you won't. It was right. It was right there. It was like that time I went to the Special Olympics and I watched them run the fucking hurdles, and then the dude that won, he just kept running into the stands after he won, like they had to go get him with the butterfly net. Yeah, that was him. It was like he was winning the race, and then he just ran way off course
because he saw like a package of spilled M&Ms on the riser in the stands, and he went and started eating up all them M&Ms. Yeah, he just kept going.
Also, look, we got 743 people watching the show, but we only got 159 likes. Let's make the amount of people watching the show match the amount of people that like the show.
Yes, and that means
let's make that ratio 1-to-1.
That means we want you guys to like this show, not leave this viewing. Just like it. You don't have to. You can just like it and stick around. Have a good time. Nah. Gonna have a good time. Hey.
See right there?
Yeah.
See, it says like the stream right there. Do that. Up. It went away.
Ben, when's the last time you spent $30 on a sandwich?
What?
I can't remember.
Never.
I spent $30 on a sandwich twice this weekend.
Were they
big? In New York though, so that might not be.
I went to Cat's Delicatessen, had a big Reuben, and then I went to a lobster roll and had a lobster roll that wasn't that big, but it was full of lobster. I thought to myself, $30 for a sandwich is kind of ridiculous, but
yes, kinda.
It was good though. Yeah, the jumbo lobster roll was delicious. Honestly, it's an experience, right? I never had a lobster roll before, so I had a nice lobster roll. I've had a Reuben before, but this was at like it was a 132-year-old restaurant making sandwiches. It was the one from Harry Met Sally where they're like eating in the Harry's like, I'll have what she's having when she fakes the orgasm or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, she was faking?
I think so. Yeah. You can always tell when a girl's faking an orgasm, like, because it's with you.
Yeah. And see, that's why I got to switch the masks up. That way I can, keep it fresh in the bedroom. I don't always wear the Obama mask to, sometimes I pull out the, I got the Frankenstein, the Bart Simpson. I got a fucking a Wyatt family mask up here now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
like
hit him with the lamb
sheep?
face.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Here's a
like
Casey
the stream
Tron.
And let's get these donations rolling.
Easy McSleazy, yeah. We're at 22.75% of the way through already. That's awesome.
That's great.
We will be live again on Thursday, and because of patronage last week, Saturday as well.
We have Casey Tron as our guest on the next episode, and it seems like she's embraced the e-thought title that people have given her. but I don't know if she's that sincere about it.
Are you sure?
Well, let's see.
I can tell you if a girl's faking.
I'm just so excited to go out and get dick. Like, I just want cocks everywhere, slapping me, like, all over the face. Like, just like, that's my dream, is just to have, like, just to be laying down and just have cocks just slapping my face and body all over. Like a massage, almost, is what it would feel like.
It's like a massage.
My entire body is being vibrated and massaged with, like, cocks just hitting me everywhere. And like just all over me, and then ass and pussy just like smearing all over my face. I want somebody to take their pussy and ass cheeks and open it up really wide, right over my face, and just back and forth, just like smear it all over me. And then I just want tits just like in my face to just slapping me. Like, God, I want cock and pussy and ass and tits so bad.
Yeah, this is real.
It didn't seem sincere to me at all.
Oh, it's real.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say not a troll, just crazy.
Yeah,
I would look. The first half of that sounds like a terrible nightmare. So it's like if I could imagine hell, that's what it would be.
She just wants to crawl into a vaginal body bag after a smattering of penises to her ass, face, and mouth.
See, now you just gave Hannibal nightmares. She's gonna wake up. It's like you won't believe what happened. There's a bunch of dicks slapping me. I couldn't find who to punch.
There's no reason I wear a mask with spikes.
I love how monotone it is. That's the funniest part about it.
I want them to do a jingle bell rock against my face with soft dongs. I don't care. Play my teeth like a xylophone with your hardened pecker.
What platform is that she's using?
Twitch TV.
This is Twitch TV?
She's on Twitch TV.
That shit looks like OnlyFans. Fucking
OnlyFaps. Well, Twitch TV is OnlyFans for 12-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
Bob,
can I subscribe? Can I use your Prime to subscribe?
Yeah, okay, go subscribe on Twitch. Johnny 2012 enters the chat, subscribes Twitch Prime with the message,
"Let me see those beefers. Let me see those beefers."
Wait, so you can be naked on Twitch?
No.
Can you?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No, and she's always played this as like a character, and you could tell like she sounds totally, I don't know, unenthusiastic about everything she just said. It's because people talk. Do you remember we went on her stream? It was like how would you categorize that?
The slut stream?
But it wasn't really though, right?
That's what she called it.
Right.
And she had a whole bunch of people for like, I don't know, 12-hour marathon stream, and people were coming on and talking about different things, slut related or not. And then Ben and I showed up around the time that it was a trans conversation hour. And there was a person on there saying, ask me all the questions you want about trans. No question is too stupid. So I tried to think of some stupid questions.
All right.
We had a gay old time.
Billy was like, challenge accepted.
Underneath the sub goal, it says top white knights. What is that?
So in the Ku Klux Klan, they have the knights in white satin.
So look, listen. That's where my mind initially went, and I was like, no, it's gotta be something else.
So a white knight in internet terms is a guy that like defends a woman. Usually someone in their internet chat or something. But you white knight by standing up for the women when other guys are like, you're a stupid slut. And then someone comes and goes,
So
no, she's not a slut. She's a real woman with real problems. We're just here to console her. I want to pet her horse-like mane. Then maybe one day, if this fantasy's true, me and the 19 other guys she has moderating for her will be able to slap her face with our dicks like a massage. Like a massage.
Okay. Yes. So all right. So they call them white knights. We call them Captain Saberhose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or we also call them Drake. So either or.
Yep. Look, and it may not mean nothing to y'all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I appreciate. It took me. It caught me off guard. But yeah, I appreciate the Drake reference. Well, you know what? That would be like the old Drake. Like new Drake doesn't do that. New Drake look like he might slap a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
He got a beard.
Like new
He's got a beard.
New Drake got. Yeah, he's got that push a bitch down some stairs face.
It's New Drake City.
Yeah.
Since his baby has been born, I have watched a lot of Drake on Degrassi. That Drake is the Drake you might be talking about.
Oh yeah, like wheelchair Drake is, one of my favorite, Drake the type of guy memes was Drake the type of guy to play Grand Theft Auto, pick up all the prostitutes and bring them to the safe part of town.
Yes.
One of the cool things about visiting New York City is like you see all types of different looking people there, right? Like I swear, it's like you'll see like a bunch of like you'll see like multiple different dwarves walking around, and they'll all be like different types of dwarves. Like I saw a young kid dwarf like in high school. I saw like an older like mom looking dwarf all independently. Saw like a woman, a big thick woman in a wheelchair wheeling her ass down the sidewalk. People just like they're just looking at them in New York. They're characters. They have like a story that you can just see by looking at them. It's Drake's story is like just looking at him, you knew he starred in Degrassi, right? You knew he had stolen valor for handicaps. You knew he faked wheelchairs. You knew it. You're like, this guy don't really fucking got a wheelchair, but at one point in time he pretended to for sympathy. You knew that. Drake definitely part. Yeah, well, here's what we know about Drake. He has intimate relationship with 11 from Stranger Things.
True.
I didn't say sexual. I didn't say sexual. I don't know if it's a sexual relationship, but they talk about boys and all types of other things. Some people may consider that grooming, but as we can tell by Drake's new beard, he's not really into grooming.
Okay. Fair enough.
Billy and Pimp Monk genuinely make me laugh. Like when I'm not trying, like it's unexpected. It's unexpected laughter. Like I don't be looking for it. I don't see. There's never a setup. It's just like out of nowhere. It's just you say some clever shit. It's funny.
Look, Hannibal, be careful mentioning Pimp Monk's name. You might get blacklisted by some people on the internet. That's all I'm saying.
By what people? Who's blacklisting Pimp Monk? Pimp Monk is fantastic.
Look, I'm not getting into it, even though we'll be on the Morning Wood tomorrow at noon, Hannibal, because I didn't tell you what time.
Gotcha. I'm glad you told me because I completely forgot. I was like, man, we need to get on Morning Wood, and
but be careful mentioning that motherfucker's name. We might get blacklisted. We do not associate with Pimp Monk. Fuck Pimp Monk. But we'll be on the Morning Wood tomorrow.
I got a question for Pimp Monk.
What's that?
I know he's not here, but I was at the airport. And they have those escalators that aren't like stairs; they're just like flat. So I don't know what they're called. They're like they're conveyor belts for humans. They're not really escalators.
I always call them people movers. I think that's what they are. They're people movers.
Yeah, they're people movers. I wonder if Pimp Monk has an aversion to people movers, just like he does escalators, or if it's when you add a stair into it.
He doesn't like
Pimp Monk won't
escalators?
ride an escalator. I saw him at VidCon running up a hill, like a ramp, running up a staircase to catch up with us because we were on an escalator, and he had bad legs. He was not doing well as it was, but he chose to hustle his ass up a damn staircase ramp when we were all just leisurely standing on a escalator going up to the next level. It was amazing.
Oh, we're fucking with you, Pimp. We're fucking with you tomorrow. All right.
Yeah.
Did not know that. That is amazing to know.
Yes, incredible.
I've known people that are like anti-elevator before. I've never met somebody who was anti-escalator.
Yeah.
Just can't handle the idea of stairs that will do it for you.
Yeah.
It's just such a weird. I mean, okay, that's good. So he hates Metallica and elevators. Good to know.
He doesn't like Metallica?
No, he
fucking Pimp Monk fucking hates Metallica, and it's like we've been talking about doing a Metallica episode and bringing him on just because he fucking hates Metallica. I don't know why he hates Metallica. I think he just thinks they suck. I think he just thinks they're overrated and they suck.
I think they
Yeah.
probably scared him off of downloading his favorite music on Napster when he was younger.
Yeah.
He thought
Oh,
Lars Ulrich
yep.
was going to sue him. So he was
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
don't
we
like
might-
them. They scared me. They scared me. I couldn't download my Insane Clown Posse albums. They scared me.
That's a good bit,
Lars Ulrich punched me in the throat.
We're just setting ourselves up. We're gonna be on that motherfucking show tomorrow, and we're talking shit about him. Like he's not gonna hear this shit. All right, Pimp, bring it on. I'm ready. Bring it.
Yeah. So what's funny about Metallica, and I was having this conversation with somebody else the other day. Hold on, I'm trying not to touch my face right now because of the coronavirus. So I ate a popsicle earlier, so I could use the popsicle stick to scratch my face whenever fucking shit just gets on. And it's in a weird spot, and the mask isn't really like allowing me to get to it. So fucking, there we go. Oh yeah,
This is not real life. Remember when you break a leg or something, you got that cast, you got to shove a wire coat hanger down the cast to itch yourself? Why is that?
Yeah.
Why is that with a mask?
Yeah, I don't know, and it's pissing me off because it's like the side of my eyebrow, so it's in a place where I can't get to it without taking the fucking mask off. It's just
You want to take? You want to take a 5 second off camera?
Trying to touch your face.
Oh, you don't want to touch it, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm trying not to touch my face. You know, like the whole fucking, I'm fucking driving Uber in Atlanta. Fucking, it's only a matter of time at this point. I'm just, waiting for it.
You realize I pick a 14-year-old up from school every day. She comes home. One of those kids is connected to one of the coronavirus cases here. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, this is a fucking school.
There's not a whole lot of kids getting the coronavirus right now.
Yeah.
It's not a whole lot of kids.
Like, I told Zoe, our
So
fabulous
Onision
producer-
shouldn't cancel his sleepovers?
Yeah.
Wow.
I told Zoe, our fabulous producer, before she held her brother, I was like, can you go in the bathroom and just wash the coronavirus off you real quick? Then you can hold him.
They were closing schools here. We had school.
Yeah,
school
they
closings.
closed all the schools in Fulton County. They closed all the schools. So it was like everybody today was like, "Oh man, there's no traffic today. This is not so." Yeah, because all the kids are all the schools are closed because of the coronavirus. It's like one teacher got it, and everybody was like, "All right, we're gonna close all the schools down."
Shit.
Yeah. But then all the kids just end up using Uber to go to the mall and shit. So it's like nobody's staying home behind this.
Yeah. Get that money.
Money. I have
give that
to
money
buy
to that
toilet paper.
coronavirus.
I have to buy toilet paper tonight. Am I going to be in trouble? Is it impossible to find right now?
I heard that it was.
Here's my question. Why toilet paper? Why is that a thing that's running out?
I saw a
don't
video
get
of
it.
two women fighting over toilet paper. Like, someone was trying to buy all the toilet paper. So the woman ran up to her cart and grabbed one of them, and they were like tug of war back and forth for it. It was so weird.
Yeah, I was literally playing in and licking the trash in New York City. I was jumping in trash.
But why is toilet paper running out though? I don't understand it. I don't get it.
John Scone in the chat said it best. Everybody wants to die with clean ass. So there you go.
Okay.
You know what?
All
if
right.
the coronavirus makes you shit uncontrollably, that might be why, and that might mean that I have it. Because I've been shitting uncontrollably. I left to have myself a delicious shot of Pepto-Bismol just a minute ago there.
So you do have corona.
I don't think that's a symptom.
Everybody's saying it is.
Man, you know what? Sorry, Billy.
Cool.
Sorry if you die.
Yeah, like
You
whenever
know what?
my
Just
whenever
like
my
that
coronavirus flares up, I just get like dry mouth. That's what happens with me.
Look, I went to Walmart earlier today, and I just like the line was super long, and I started coughing a bunch, and I was like, man, I just like I told y'all before the show, so I said, man, ever since I got back from Italy, this cough just got worse and worse. Whole line just cleared out, and I checked out immediately.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a respiratory virus, so coughing, sore throat, that sort of thing. Wheezing. Coughing. Wheezing.
So if you smoke marijuana, you might show symptoms of coronavirus if you have weak lungs.
I mean, it gets worse than that, I think. But
Bernie's leading in North Dakota. Thank God he's getting those North Dakota delegates.
Guys, it's over. It's just over. Sorry.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask everybody right now who has corona to go to a Joe Biden rally and just cough.
Oh, my God. The Secret Service about to be paying you a visit.
It's a joke, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a
the
joke.
Thoughts of Billy the Fridge do not express the opinions of
look.
He's one of the drunken peasants.
Look, listen.
Hannibal and Monty shit show.
Look, listen. All I know is early today I picked up like a couple Swedes and a couple Asians, and they were all in the back seat as I was bringing them to the airport, and somebody sneezed, and I was ready to jump the fuck out of the moving car. Just let y'all know.
And when I was flying to New York City, there was a portly Asian man wearing shorts. He was maybe like 2 or 3 rows behind me, and he was coughing the whole flight. And I was like, man, like I feel bad for that guy because everybody on this plane's got to be thinking, this motherfucker, he got the corona? He got the, what the fuck you wearing shorts for if you got a cold, motherfucker? Are you sweating? Are you sweating, motherfucker? Why are you wearing shorts and coughing on a goddamn plane? It's 44 degrees in Seattle, 44 degrees in New York. Fuck are you wearing shorts for in a plane? Do you have a fever, motherfucker? That's what they all had to be thinking that, right? They had to.
For sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. And rightfully so. It's like, man, if you got the coronavirus, I'm going to beat your ass. But I'm not going to touch you.
Yeah.
All
right. Oh, wait. That's a way you can get out of shit when people are fucking with you. Like, sorry, I got the coronavirus before you hit me. Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're about to get blowjob and someone's about to hit you, maybe you just take the punch so you don't ruin your blowjob.
That's true. You get the blowjob.
If I get punched getting a blowjob, I feel like somebody's doing something wrong. Like somebody
didn't learn how to do a blowjob the right way.
Are you getting punched when you get blowjobs, Billy the Fridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck he's talking about.
It's math.
Look, we'll talk about it when the stream's over. We'll sort you out. We'll get it sorted out for you.
A corona carrier at CPAC went around shaking hands of prominent conservatives.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Wow. And
yeah,
now
but
some
he
of them are
tested negative,
self-quarantined.
though. I saw on the news today.
Ted Cruz may have come in contact with coronavirus. The virus is now in quarantine.
Yeah, he's in self-quarantine.
Self-quarantine.
Yeah.
I do have this. We didn't get to this.
Televangelist Jim Baker ordered by Attorney General to stop selling fake cure for coronavirus.
Yeah, because he's a snake oil salesman.
Yeah. Wasn't he selling like what was it like
food buckets,
silver?
Oh, well, I mean, Glenn Beck was selling gold and stuff like. I mean, that's an actual investment. Like buying precious metals is an actual investment. You can make money, but selling a fake cure for a virus or selling food buckets for the end of the world, no.
But this is all like selling the silver as well. It's all doomsday.
I mean,
sales.
that's part of it. They're saying like when the government falls, paper money will be worthless.
It'll be worthless. Buy your silver now.
But you can still buy that as an investment. Like people trade silver and gold all the time. People do not trade on the market in coronavirus cures and that kind of stuff. You know,
you buy up a whole bunch of silver at cheap, and then you raise the value of silver and sell it, and people buy it. Buy up. Causing silver to raise in value, and now you just created a market flux.
Well, of
your
course,
own little situation.
Of course, the people who sell. I mean, a lot of people who are selling shares in silver or gold.
What's colloidal silver?
There's different types.
Yeah,
because Mutiny says Jim Faker was selling colloidal silver to make as a magic cure. Okay, it was for a magic cure. It wasn't for.
What do you think about the coronavirus? What is it? What is it saying to you
for currency when the economy collapses?
Biblical person.
Well, I think when we look at this book, The Great Influenza, I just want to leave today with these three thoughts.
This is not influenza.
Because I think we're answering right now the three concerns that I see in this book. Number one, when you read this story, and I had a cousin who died in 1918 from the she was infected on a trolley car in New York City.
You had a cousin that was alive in 1918?
That was his cousin. Yeah.
From coronavirus?
That was Cuzzo.
No, I think it was there was a big flu somewhere that killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, that's my Cuzzo from 1918. That's Fam.
3 things. Number 1 was a lack of preparation, particularly public preparation. Now, preparation is 2 levels: accurate knowledge and right tools. Number 2, there was a lack of clear communication. And number 3, there was a lack of a strategic recovery plan. See, and what we're talking about on this show today is the lack of preparation as far as public preparation. We're putting knowledge today in people's hands.
That's right.
We're also putting tools in people's hands.
Yes.
Secondly,
Everything
we're
he's
trying to
saying
give
right now is
clear
Everything
communication
he's saying right now
as
is
to
right.
the state
Let's
of
see where
things.
he fucks
Not
it up.
causing people to fear, but to be on alert. And there's a difference between panicking and being on alert.
Yes.
You can be on alert without panic to fear, but we need to be on high alert.
That's right. Yes.
This is high alert. And thirdly, most importantly, which maybe we'll talk about in another show, is the lack of a strategic recovery plan. What do you do? And even as Tucker Carlson just shared, what do you do when that many are infected? And this is going to go on for a couple of years. Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm seeing, and I think the church, particularly this ministry right now, we need to be on high alert to say, let's counter those 3 things. And I think Jim, you're doing a great job, and this ministry is doing a great job to
See all of his food buckets?
Them buckets.
Yep. They use them as tables.
Oh, he loves the food buckets.
provide the solution that was missing in the Great Inflation.
Am I wrong when I say the church should be in the middle of any problem America has?
We are the hope of the world. We are the solution to the
No, they
deal.
shouldn't.
We should be
Stop.
from a
No, they shouldn't.
place
No,
of
they
security and peace, informing this in the middle of this tumult. We should be saying, here's the proper communication. Here is the right knowledge to the best we understand it, and here's some tools. Here are some tools. We're talking about putting the solution. We're talking about the meals. The silver gel. We're talking about
Silver
again, going back to this book. I looked at
gel.
That's what. Okay, here we go with the pitch.
it again last night and then today. The lack of preparation, and that's knowledge and tools. The lack of accurate communication and a strategic recovery plan. That's what I've taken out of this. And I mean, I'm not old enough to have known that cousin, but I know that my cousin died. She was 3 years old on a trolley car in New York City. People.
Okay, 3-year-old died in 1918, and you're using that as anecdotal evidence.
And he didn't know them. He says they're his cousin, like cousins I knew that were my own age.
It's a 3-year-old from 1918.
Right, a distant relative.
This is the most conservative fucking anecdote I've ever heard. You know, over 100 years ago, my infant child cousin that I never met died of the Spanish flu.
Right.
So I'm an expert on coronavirus.
People coughing and hacking all around her that were let go from a hospital, not properly treated, and she died 3 days later. So I think that this ministry right now, particularly everything we've mentioned today, is pointing hope and direction to those that hear what's going on. But we should be on high alert.
I just want you guys to know we got to be on high alert because 100 years ago, my 3-year-old niece got the Spanish flu and died. Okay? That tells me a lot. Because back then, in 1918, children were not dying. Okay? They didn't just have random deaths. Children were stronger back then. The mothers were dying. That was the difference. Kill the mothers. What?
That's not funny. I just
It's not funny, but you laugh because you're sick of the head. No.
It's funny. It's like, our kids was working in coal mines and shit. They wasn't dying from
They dying.
No fucking Mexican flu. All
These
right?
kids
They
knew
were
what R.
working.
Kelly was up to, and they still wanted to go see him. This is 1918. Fatty Arbuckle had a whole line of Shirley Temple impersonators. He didn't give a fuck. It was 1918.
This is an old news story, but someone sent it to me. I thought it was kind of funny.
Bear downs 36 beers, passes out at campground. The Bears. Rainier, not Bush. The beverage of choice for a thirsty black bear. Baker
Why
Lake,
they gotta
Washington.
be black? Hold on, man. Wait, why you gotta be black? And then he could be brown. That sound like some polar bear shit to me. All right, I'm just saying.
There wouldn't be any campgrounds where polar bears live, though, right?
Ooh.
Not with that attitude, BENPAI. There you go.
Go camp in the Arctic Circle.
Let a little brown bear get his drink on. Come on. Let a little black bear get his sip on. I'm fucking around. Baker Lake, Washington. When state fish and wildlife agents recently found a black bear passed out on the lawn of Baker Lake Resort, there were some clues scattered nearby. Dozens of empty cans of Rainier beer. The bear apparently got into the campers' coolers and used his claws and teeth to puncture the cans. And not just any cans. He drank the Rainier and wouldn't drink the Busch beer.
Rainier is like our local Seattle area, like Washington beer. I think it's owned by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. And said Lisa Broxson, bookkeeper at the campground and cabins resort east of Mount Baker. Fish and Wildlife Enforcement Sergeant Bill Hank said the bear did try one can of Busch but ignored the rest. The beast then consumed about 36 cans of Rainier. A wildlife agent tried to chase the bear from the campground, but the animal just climbed a tree to sleep it off for another 4 hours. Agents finally herded the bear away, but it returned the next morning. Agents then used a large humane trap to capture it for relocation, baiting the trap with the usual: donuts, honey, and in this case, 2 open cans of Rainier beer. That did the trick. This is a new one on me, Hank said. I've known them to get into cans, but nothing like this, and I definitely had a preference.
I guarantee you Hank actually sounds like that.
That's Hank, yeah. No, I'd talk to him. That's my guy. Hank don't fuck around.
Is this a real story?
Yes, Associated Press. It's from 2004, so it's a really old story, but yes.
All right.
2004? It said 2012 at the bottom. Jeez, that's old. Yeah. Yeah. Damn,
All
son.
right. Damn. How about this one?
Florida man makes himself a snack while robbing Taco Bell.
I mean, when you've taken it that far and you're not in that big of a hurry, you might as well, right?
Yeah. Dude, if I was a thief, I would rob only places where I'd want to get in their kitchen and make shit that they wouldn't make on the menu. I'd be like, go back there, like if I have access to all their ingredients. Problem with Taco Bell is like they really only have like tortillas and everything, and cheese and beans and meat. I think Taco Bell has scientists that devise as many different concoctions as they can to make out of those few ingredients. They've had the scientists go down and just say, we've ran out of new things. You can't do a double-decker anymore. We've invented that. We've invented the Crunch Wrap. We've invented the Quesarito. We're going to have to level up, add some ingredients. Just throw some fucking Cheetos in your burrito. Throw some Fritos in your burrito. Wrap that sumbitch in a Dorito chip. That's the best we can do. Science can only go so far with the minimal ingredients you've given us here, Taco Bell. But this guy's like, nah, fuck it. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and add on to perfection while robbing them at the same time. South Florida police are searching for a man who was captured on video helping himself to a snack as he robbed a Taco Bell. Boynton Beach. South Florida police are searching for a man who was captured on video helping himself to a snack as he robbed a Taco Bell in the Boynton Beach Mall. They believe he is responsible for at least 2 burglaries here within the past month. Turns out the crook not only went for the cash, but couldn't resist the pre-fried tostada shells as well.
I thought that, I guess there used to be a surveillance video, but it's not there anymore. That's sad.
Damn,
sad.
Damn.
Sad.
So what did he make? What did he make?
They said a tostada, right?
Well, he got the tostada shell. He make himself a little salad. He just crunch on the fucking shell. If you recognize this guy called Boynton, does that even say what he made? Come on, my dude. Did he just grab a shell?
I would have made something that Taco Bell doesn't sell. I would have been like, all right, what are we working with? I'm going to put together a new menu item, and I'm going to make 2 of them. I'm going to make one that I'm going to eat, and I'm going to leave one sitting here.
With a
that
note.
When they come in tomorrow, they will make this.
Yeah.
And I'll know that I came up with this menu item.
It's going on the menu.
but then you got to be in jail in Florida, though.
Well, no, that's why you escape. When you see it on the menu, you know That's my menu item.
The cool thing about jail in Florida is you can always get a gang together for a breakout. Like everybody's so like weird and crazy and stupid that you just got to be like, "Hey guys, we're breaking out." And they're like, "Yeah, we're breaking out," and you could find the exact people you need to break out with like a very limited plan. Every person, they're the sum of their parts, like Power Rangers. Together, like a separate, they're all stuck there, right? But when their powers combine, they can break out of a prison really easily, especially a Florida prison. They're not designed to keep people in. They're just designed to give people the idea that there's actually justice in Florida. We know there isn't.
Yeah, you can just do whatever you want in
Yeah.
Florida.
Florida is a land of lawlessness and
great state
and beach bods.
Yeah, and sun damaged cleavage.
Oh my God! Yeah, look like a baked orange.
Yeah.
What you guys? Is that a
just
titty
like
over there?
just like Monty likes him though, so it's all good.
Baked
Wait,
orange.
how do I like him? How do I like him?
Well, look, wait, hold on. We got to go on to the next segment, Monty. Hold on. We got other
Oh,
stuff
next
to do right
segment,
now.
please, please, please. Next segment. I want everybody to say hi to Arn Anderson Cooper. Fuck.
Oh, that's pretty great right there.
Arn Anderson Cooper.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That awesome.
Nice.
Gonna give this spine buster and a complete 360. The
Yeah,
spinning
who would be
spine
the
buster.
four horsemen of conservative news? It would be Alex Jones, Rush Limbaugh. Who would be the other
Does
two?
Bill O'Reilly get in there?
Oh, for sure, O'Reilly. And what, Hannity?
Oh, I don't like Hannity.
Carlson?
Tucker Carlson. He'd be like the young buck on the team.
Fucking Glenn Beck.
Glenn Beck. I was thinking Glenn Beck. Yeah, that sucks. I don't even like the idea of that.
All right, here's our buddy Rev News.
Uh-oh. Which one is
All right.
this?
Like, internet I'm up to here with it. Like, completely done.
Are you? What are you mad about, bro? Tell me.
He's done, yet he's made other videos after this every day since this one was made.
So I'm going to suggest he's not really done.
Not done.
That guy, Sabitsky's show, was playing on our TV. I'm not going to say I was watching him because I wasn't.
He called him Bitchski.
Sabitsky was playing on their TV. Did Sabitsky hack their television?
Kind of like he also hacked Corey Feldman.
Oh my God, Sabitsky, stop it!
I just subbed to him. Shannon had to send me the channel on my. Yeah, go.
Okay, so Shanny was coming around to like Shabisky's stream and Pimp Monk's stream and our stream once and was saying some kind of suggestive stuff.
Yeah, little bit of that top tier sluttery to promote her OnlyFans, right?
Yes.
She's guerrilla marketing.
Sit there and be fucking abused. I didn't do anything to these fucking people.
I know.
Oh man, you know what? This is an
Wait,
extreme.
what's happening?
This is an extreme.
Oh no, continue.
This is an
I'll chime in
extreme
in a second.
example, but every video they make, the other one is in the background. So
Yes.
like when he's making a video, she's like, yeah, fucking yeah, eat my ass. And then when she's streaming, Rev's in the background going, yeah.
Yes.
Damn right.
He's right.
That's my favorite right there. Right there. That's my favorite. I like the other configuration where she is fake crying and he's just, yep.
Oh.
And now there's a new twist to it where he'll say some shit and she'll look back at him pissed off and like pretty much verbally smack him in the dick.
Yep.
Shut
Back
the fuck
at
up.
it.
Sit down.
Do you want to talk into mine?
Right.
Or do you want?
No, there's a reason why people commit suicide because they play with fucking people's feelings.
Yep.
Oh, shame.
You mean like when you told I hate to defend G-Man, but like when you told him that he could move into your house but then didn't let him in and then tried to kick him out, and then you made a video calling him the N-word and talk about how it was okay for you to do it because he ripped you off or something. It's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
she called him a filthy neighbor?
Look, no, look, Hannibal. Look, Shani for Christ had a stream where she was. Do you know that song that the news reporter got in trouble for with the old lady getting into the car? Her stream was basically nigga, 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 nigga. I'm 100% nigga, and talking about G-Man though.
Okay,
but
actually, I think we have a version of Billy doing that song.
We don't.
We don't?
No, that doesn't exist.
It doesn't?
Nope.
That's right. That's right. This asshole, whoever was that Pimp Monk on
He
there?
just pick his nose and wipe it on his own face.
He does it a lot.
Yeah. This asshole Pimp.
Is that beard all just like candied boogers?
Yes.
Like taffy pulled snot?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, gross.
Monk, who I used to be subbed to on my old account, the one I deleted. I never watched his shit because it was so stupid. I never watched him.
He's talking about Pimp Monk.
Anyway, I have to sit here and listen to this sack of lard.
Oh my God! Who are you? Who are you on camera having sex with?
Well, hold on. Who was he talking about?
Pimp Monk.
Oh, he wasn't talking about
I'm sorry.
listening to
Who's
Shannon in the
having sex
background?
with who on camera?
Oh, him and Shani for Christ make porn.
For who?
You know what? Yeah, check this out. Check this out too.
No, you're not showing the porn, are you?
No, I can't show it on the stream. But we did a private stream where I played it for only Billy, and Billy drew it.
Yeah, and of the stuff I drew, I think there was maybe one frame that I could actually share. I don't know if you have it even set up, Ben.
I think I do.
It's opening up right now.
Let me know.
The one frame that I can actually share is on my screen right now. This was
Shani was like twerking and everything was moving.
Yeah. She was giving it all she got.
Hey Monty. What you think, buddy?
I'm good.
It's a big booty white girl. She's a pog, bro.
Pog. Pretty ass white girl.
No. Oh, it's the P stands for pretty?
I don't know. What is it?
I always thought it stood for fat ass white girl.
Oh, really?
But like fat, like PHAT, not like
really.
Like yeah.
Maybe. I thought it was for pregnant ass white girl, and then I saw one that wasn't pregnant, and I was like, well, there we go.
Bait and switch.
That picture was the cleanest picture that I was able to draw that night. But by that I mean the least offensive picture.
Look, Monty, I think you should do that. I think you should watch the Shani porn, and then you should draw it for our fans.
No, because I want to be able to continue to love drawing. So no.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin drawing for.
But if the fans want it though, Monty, look, listen. Ain't nobody making death robots for Hannibal and Monty like they doing for Drunken Peasants right now. So we need to step our game up. All right, Billy the Fridge is drawing Shani porn. You should draw it.
Look, I'm fine with Billy being the best Shani for Christ artist.
Which I might be.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people have drawn her beautiful form before.
If I had something, I would hand you your crown, King. You are the king of that genre of art. That's yours. Like, I'll never be that great. I'm fine with that.
What if you had?
I didn't want to win this way.
Shani? What if you had sex with Shani and it was the best sex you ever had in your life? What would you do then?
But I won't. That's one of those things that I'll never know. Ever.
Like I'll never know what boiled bologna tastes like.
But did you mention to Monty? Did you mention? She is a white woman, though, Monty.
She is a white woman.
Look at it, reconsidering that shit. Go ahead and play the rest of the video. Go ahead.
When Monty's looking for a lover, the words "white woman" always come into play, but only the word white is the most important.
Yeah.
Insult my wife and say she's such a horrible person. I want all of
And say
you.
that I'm abusive to my kids. And
Dude, he
shit.
keeps picking and wiping.
Dude, we get it. We get it. We get it. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to hear about his boogers.
He keeps doing it. He's going to give himself coronavirus.
Dude.
He's going to have nostril to ear contraction.
Kids and shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Did that come up this time too?
Some people pierce their nose and their lips, so when they squish them together, they can create like a picking vortex and knock all the boogers loose. It's like a contraption. Where'd we go?
I'm bringing it back up.
We lost our shining starlet. And by the way, everybody, I happen to like Shani for Christ a lot as a human being, and her husband Rev is a stand-up fellow for providing for her and giving her the life that she obviously couldn't get with her home life or her ex-husband.
Uh-huh.
Good for them. But
And say
Jesus
she's
Christ,
such
would
a
he
hor-
stop doing all the booger fireworks over there? The snot fireworks are killing me.
Horrible person at CPS is called out.
That's not true. Sometimes it's not even somebody that called with CPS. It's an automatic visit because you moved.
Okay, well, normally when you move, CPS doesn't just visit you like, hey, we noticed you moved.
Yeah,
but
listen, I have a 14-year-old daughter. I have moved a bunch of times. I have never in my life dealt with CPS.
Right. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there that would take trolling too far and call CPS on people.
Yeah.
And maybe not every time it was warranted. I don't know. But, I mean, man.
Here's the thing about CPS. It's dealing with children, and they take it very seriously. So they can't just have a false accusation and not check up on it. So it's like one of the easiest things to fuck with somebody, if you want to, is to call in a false CPS report. It's fucked up. So I'm not saying whether or not they are bad parents, if that's why it happened. I thought that the cops came to their house because
that's happened
she
too.
was slapping them, right? Like she was slapping.
Well, that
them
was a
around.
different time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a history. See, that's kind of that's part of the issue. If you have a history of violent behavior towards each other, there's a possibility it can happen to the kids too.
But see, people don't care about that, and they do not care of the circumstances of what you're going through. They don't care.
No, they don't, and I don't care anymore about any of them. They can all kiss my ass. They asked me to do something, I ain't doing shit for them.
No.
No one's asking you. Nobody was asking you to do anything, except for stop sending your nudes. Like I don't know.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't
I
at
think
all.
her water
I
just
don't want to
broke.
get called in there to be fucked.
She's like taking because he smokes in the bathroom,
Oh.
so she decided to come in and get naked and take a shower and cry about how people on the internet are mean to her.
Get abused. I'm not your fucking toy.
You do realize that you'd be way better off not doing this, right?
Yes.
Because the people that want to see you upset and to fuck with you and have control over what you do this to get this sort of reaction, right?
Cow.
People like me that just lurk and don't actively engage. I live for this shit. Like, oh, this just happened. This person's about to react. Let me get my popcorn and put it on my TV. That's what happens.
Exactly.
Thank you,
That's
Rev.
right.
Thank you, Rev.
So I want to just put out to the internet in general, because half of these people I don't even know really where they come from. Some basement-dwelling internet region where it's nothing but internet e-beggars.
The basement dwelling thing, I mean, anyone can claim that about anybody. Your bathroom dwelling, which is worse.
Yes.
I mean, technically we're in a basement here, but
Yeah.
it's not like at my mom's house or anything like that.
Yeah, dude, it's a sweet basement.
Right.
and people that are on assistance. That's what you're dealing with. And they're trying to make money off of people on the internet.
You'd be on assistance if you didn't.
If that OnlyFans wasn't popping off.
No, if he didn't have rich parents.
Getting all that OnlyFans money. Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they're bringing that in.
Look, guys, you're all on assistance. Why don't you just go out and get rich parents like I have? I don't understand what your problem is. I gotta sit around all day with my lovely wife making love for the internet for our 7 OnlyFans, for our OnlyFans, and you can't do that too? Is it because you're not willing to make sweet, passionate love to a pog?
Yeah.
These, I don't even know what community you would call it. I really don't know.
I don't know, and I don't care.
Yeah, whatever community is, it's shit. So I have to listen to this self-propelled fucking piece of trash on Sabitsky's channel saying all this shit.
Sabitsky. It's Shabitsky, but he's saying like Shabitsky.
Hey guys, it's Sabitsky here.
About my wife. I want physical proof that my wife is a bad person.
Physical proof? Okay, first of all, bad person, subjective term. And how can you get physical? I guess she is physical proof of it. So look in the shower next to you. There's the physical proof.
Here's the reasons why I would say Shani is not a good person. Her liberal use of the N-word, and then the way that she treated G-Man after inviting G-Man into the home, and then going in on him, and then having that weird, awkward sexual thing with everybody.
She did that with G-Man before too.
Yeah, with G-Man, with us, with everybody. It's kind of strange, but that's not too bad. I'd say the biggest reason why she's a bad person is because she plays the game online of critiquing other people. She plays the game of casting stones. She's PK. You know, she joined the fucking battle royal. And now that people are casting back, she's like, oh, how dare you? How dare you? Because I was on here doing a video calling somebody the N-word over and over again. And that's all I wanted to do was be on a Jeffree Star video. And everybody pointed out what a horrible human being I was. How dare you? How dare you? I'm sorry. You do horrible shit online. You choose to put it out there. We choose to critique it and cover it. And yeah, we're going to make some jokes. We're probably going to go a little too far sometimes, the collective we, not us here at Drunken Peasants. We're always the perfect level of complimentary to these fucking weirdos. But other people might go a little too far, but that's the internet, because I think y'all went a little too far a few times too.
Multiple times. Shani got into a Jeffree Star video because she ordered his makeup.
I think it was like jackets or something too, like
was it?
suits. Yes.
Yeah, and after people saw that, because Jeffree Star is a huge audience, there was tons of people who recognized her, and then they dug up all these racist videos from Shani.
Yeah.
So I'm Googling Jeffree Star right now.
See, Mutiny, this guy can't be in the dictionary under white knight because this guy has sex with the princess, right? The princess is not in another castle. The princess is in his castle. He's not Mario. Shout out to March 10th, Super Mario Day. Yes, that's right. This is Super Mario Day. He's not Mario. He's Bowser. He's got the princess in his castle. He's putting out the OnlyFans. Mario's coming up knocking. G-Man's Mario. Super Mario brother. Trying to slide up in Shanity's Oreo cookie jar. Lick himself a couple of fucking white creamers. I don't know. That's the problem. There's our celebration of Super Mario Day.
No, I'm good.
Shani is Bowser. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but your princess is in another castle.
Oh my God.
Jeffree Star is an American makeup artist, entrepreneur, singer-songwriter, DJ, beauty YouTuber, model, and internet celebrity.
And no
all that
user
sounds
of the
terrible.
N-word.
Just every word in that sounds terrible.
Yeah, I think Jeffree Star may have come out of MySpace originally too. Like,
Yeah,
going that far
says
back.
He frequently used MySpace to promote his music career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not that familiar with him, but he's so famous that I can't help but know who he is like that.
Listen. He wasn't even on my radar till 35 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And so, what's the connection between Jeffree Star and Shani?
Jeffree Star put out a compilation video of people enjoying his products, merchandise and stuff. And Jeffree Star's video had like these black jumpsuits that were for sale, and it shows Rev and Shani wearing matching jumpsuits, and it's like this portly woman and her sidekick husband. And it just looked like it was obvious. If you know who they are, it's obvious who they are in the clip. And then people were like, wait, these people you have representing your brand are kind of the worst. And that started a big thing online, like, stop Shani for Christ.
I didn't know about that shit. All right.
This was a little while ago. This was a couple months
Because I
ago.
don't follow Jeffree Star, so.
Nor should you. Like, you're not a 12-year-old girl. You're not supposed to know who Jeffree Star is.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah. So
I mean, well, I guess support his brand. I guess is what
Support
it is.
the brand.
His brand or her brand? What's the
believe
proper
I
nomenclature?
believe they identify as
Jeffree Star's a he.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeffree Star is a him, her, or him, he, him. I don't know the fucking language. All I know is I'm a pee standing up. That's all I can say about myself.
You can do both though, right? And you have before. You've peed sitting
Usually when I do a sit pee, it's a shit pee where I'm sitting to poop and pee at the same time. I'm ready to unload both angles.
That's true for me too. Or I get up to go to the bathroom at like 3 a.m. and I'm half asleep. I'll probably do a sit pee then. Too.
Really?
Yeah, because like I don't want to piss all over the floor.
I do.
Okay.
I pride myself on my night
When I'm
vision
like-
aiming.
I mean, okay, whatever.
I'll do a pee, and if I don't hear the water splash, I do a correction in the direction I hope the water's in. And if I don't, I know I've already fucked up. So
a correction of the direction.
Yeah, so I have
There
to
you go.
come
That's
back.
a bar, Billy.
That's a bar.
I'm usually
That's a bar.
pretty good at night aiming and hitting that water just right, like because it's like a game, right? The first time that you hit and you hear the water right off the first shot, you're like, target acquired. Good job. And every
acquired.
Yeah, every once in a while, you can hear maybe on the porcelain, you slide it into the water, you're like, okay, we're there, boys, we're there. But sometimes you start to pee and you're like, wait, I don't hear any good sound.
Someone
right
in the
now.
chat, bro, Yang endorsed Biden.
We kind of knew that was going to happen.
And that
though.
means, that kind of means Billy the Fridge endorsed Biden too.
Oh,
kind of.
Yang kind of alluded to it quite a while ago, months ago.
Essentially,
But
Billy
this
the
is
Fridge
this,
endorsed Biden.
This is why it makes sense for Yang to endorse Biden. Yang's plan has no place in Bernie's plan. They're taking care of separate issues, like the similar issues in separate ways.
Yeah.
So Yang really doesn't have any room there with Bernie. As a businessman, Yang's better off with the fucking corporate.
He's working for CNN.
The shillio. Who Yang is?
Yep.
Okay, get your money, brother. Get your money. Yang is such a sellout. He's not even a sellout, right? Like, he was a corporate guy the entire time. That's why I liked him, because I thought maybe he could actually break into the infrastructure. Instead of being the outside looking in, he was part of the inside. And he was like just trying to show off this new idea, this new technology. This technology of giving money to people for nothing, just for being people. That's a pretty interesting technology if sold from a corporate standpoint, not as a social welfare, but as a stimulus. And then you're like, wait, stimulus, that's something that the conservatives have used over the years.
I agree with a lot of the people in the chat that's what they're saying about Yang. Never trusted the man from day one.
Yeah, okay. It's only because you're racist.
All right.
Okay.
Damn, Billy. Damn.
You were saying
went there.
I'm glad Yang's not in the presidential race. Now America won't vote for coronavirus. And I was like, that's not cool, man. That's not cool at all. And then you went around like dropping pots and pans on the ground.
You have to
saying,
resort to character assassination because the truth hurts, Billy the Fridge. The truth hurts. You endorsed a sellout candidate to Joe Biden and CNN. He works for the machine. There was no. He was
always part of the machine. He was always part of the machine.
Okay, you endorsed it.
I didn't endorse it. I
Did
believe.
you not go to one of his rallies, Billy the Fridge?
Of course.
Did you not go?
Of course.
Oh, okay. So it was just a meme, bro.
No.
That's what. Oh.
No.
Oh.
I saw him tackling it from within the system that already exists because I feel like the system right now is too big to fail. So you have to play by its rules. Bernie's playing by like the rules of revolution.
Normally, the white people that call other white people racist are racist themselves.
Well,
just trying to hide
normally
it.
all white people are racist.
Damn.
It's kind of like the guy who insists he's not gay. Like the biggest homophobe is secretly gay.
Yeah, but
the
I'm
white
not a
dude that's
homophobe.
like you're a racist.
I'm secretly
is
straight.
Secretly the racist.
I'm secretly straight.
Hannibal, this is like mayonnaise mayhem right now. Let's let it play out.
I know. I was just like, it's getting spicy right
I'm like
now. Hold on.
Chipotle mayo. All right.
There's no mayo at Chipotle. That's why I eat there all the time.
Maybe a little bit of wasabi mayo. You know.
Spicy, extra spicy, extra spicy and creamy.
We got IP2 Network in the chat saying Bernie lost.
R.I.P. in peace.
Yeah,
anchors in the chat for Bernie Sanders sailors.
You know what? One of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up the polls. It's so ridiculous. And I don't know, man. I don't get how this happened and that this is real. Because the polls were showing that Joe Biden was losing around here like a month ago, you know? And then what the fuck is this? Like, how did this happen in just a couple days?
Yep.
I'll tell you how that happened. Joe Biden showed his true colors for America. He's the man we need right now. Now, my buddy Andrew Yang, he saw that months ago. And when he stepped down, I knew for a fact he'd go behind Chancellor Biden, Lord Emperor Biden. who will never, he won't beat Trump. We got Tangerine. No. We got the Tangerine Palpatine for another 4 years. Deal with it.
Yeah. Like, if we wanted to win, this is not the way to do it.
Yeah, this is not the way the Democrats get somebody in the White House. This is
look. Anybody that knows me off the show, and if you're watching this right now, I told you before all this shit happens that this would happen. It's going exactly according to what I said would happen.
When I saw the polls finally swing towards Bernie for the first time since they started all this polling data,
rope-a-dope.
They tried to pull Warren up in there like, oh, maybe Warren, you know, and then no one liked her ass. I don't know. This is very.
It was a political rope-a-dope. Here's what we need. Here's what we need, Ben. I need you to go back right before Biden did that drop, and I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay, so go right before. This is February 7th, 2020.
Yeah.
You know what happened right here? Those little kids, they pressed their fingers down on Biden's leg hair. All right, now go down to the middle of this drop here. Okay? right here. This is where their fingers pressed full force. February 20th, Biden had the fingers pressed full force by them little kids. Now go a little further. Now you see the kids pulled away, and now a little further, just a little further forward. March 6th, March 7th. This is where the leg hairs stood all the way up.
Stood all the way up.
They stood all the way
up.
up.
It's like Kermit the Frog's erection at this point.
Those are his blonde little leg hairs. Because you know he loves kids in his lap. We can't forget that Joe Biden loves kids in his lap. Take nothing else away from this. Joe Biden loves them little kids in his lap. When they touch his leg hairs, they stand up like that. This is all the little kids of America touching them leg hairs at once. And then they stand.
If you're Bernie Sanders at this point, do you concede or do you just keep campaigning?
If you're Bernie, you keep going and then you go all the way independent. You go independent. If I was Bernie, I would go independent. I'd say, I did this 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I stepped down for Hillary, and Hillary fucked us. You fuck this
Oh,
again.
my God,
I'm
yes.
not going down. Independent. I will fuck you,
All right.
Democrats. You fucked me long enough.
Here's another scenario. I want to run it by all of you. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's do a what if. What if Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders agreed to run together as running mates?
Biden, Bernie?
Yeah, would you vote for it?
No.
If Bernie was the vice president?
No. I wouldn't.
Okay. I don't think it would happen, but
I wouldn't give a fuck at that point.
That might. Yeah, I don't know.
I do want to say this though, okay? If Joe Biden becomes president, I will publicly tell everybody that I knew it all along. I will be like, no, I totally called that. Joe Biden was going to be president ever since day one. I will say that. I will say that then. But right now, never had a chance. Trump was winning since 2016. I called it back then.
Nah, I stick with my same shit, and I want to be wrong. So, but Trump's gonna win.
Now, who's going to be his vice, you think? It can't be Warren, right?
I mean, does it really fucking matter?
Yeah, it matters. It matters. But I don't think it. I mean,
Klobuchar, maybe?
It matters in what way?
Yeah, maybe Klobuchar, Buttigieg, one of those two.
Yeah, but it matters in what way? That's what I'm asking, because he's going to lose.
Oh, yeah, it's going to lose.
So it doesn't matter.
Can you imagine this debate with Joe Biden? Oh, God.
Wait, Donald Trump, when you said grab him by the pussy, I was grabbing him by the pussy before, you had to make a comment about it. I grabbed pussies in 1968. My first wife was a grab pussy. She did not consent. We have a beautiful family together. Those kids to this day rub my legs. My leg hairs stand up like tiny little blonde erections.
Have you guys seen this? The Joe Biden insult bot?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No. What is this?
Gobble some grapes, you square-toed trolley jumper.
That's racist.
Go wrangle some rhubarb, you Piccadilly milk liquor.
Racist. Here's the facts. You yellow snow-eating flutterbutt. All racist,
Yeah.
dude.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
Go on, get you sassafras and clam fister.
No, you can't say clam fister in 2020.
Yeah. Clam fister. That's pretty awesome.
Go howl at the moon, you square-toed Toblerone. Toblerone?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's a candy. It's that candy that they only sell at the airport.
Yeah.
Leave me the sleeve, you chitlin spitting soda jerk.
It's Swiss chocolate, Toblerone. It breaks off into triangular pieces. Everybody should know Toblerone.
I've never had it before.
It's
Yeah,
the
they only
it's the
sell it at
mid-level
airport.
between shitty chocolate and classy chocolate. It's like right in the middle. Makes you think it's good, but it's really not. But it's good enough. It's just not like good.
I've had enough of you sassafras and what does that say?
Gindaloon.
Gindaloon.
Leave the sleeve, you chitlin spitting soda jerk. That is racist. That's definitely racist.
Easy on the mustard, you two-timing pants chaser.
That's
Monty,
some
you gotta
real
do-
potato skin.
You gotta get one in there, Monty.
Wait, hang on. That's some real potato skin, you dog-faced pigeon kisser.
Oh my God! Yeah, they're getting a follow. They're getting a follow from me.
Joe Biden, Montgomery, Joe Biden.
He's just like a mini mall. Come shop.
Come shop.
All right, so we're gonna do the post show in just a minute. Do we have any Streamlabs that we have not?
Yeah, let me
yet
pull them
read?
up.
All right.
Pull up them streamies, baby. Juggalo V gave us a dono. Said next art goal for Monty is to draw Shani and Rev. Damn.
Nope. Yep.
Allegas says, "You might eat my ass, huh?" No. Hypothesis says, "Relax, guys. The black part of the bear was his fur, not his skin. Also, I think it might have been bearing. ... Dr. Nick said, a scientific study shows Gilbert Gottfried ramming you aggressively in the ass cures corona and possibly cancer. It was nice knowing you.
So what you're saying is I'm dead?
Yep. Laying a shark with a cough at that 20 money level. Thank you. Banana Man says, y'all should play Billy Rap's song while he was laying in bed. Nasty man, stop it. Hypothesis says, hey, Hannibal, my uncle's defense attorney and probably got... My uncle's a defense attorney and he probably got good shit. Next time you get harassed by the popo, I got you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Look, a brother can use all the help he can get in these streets.
Yeah.
You know, a motherfucker hit me from behind and then the cop gave me the ticket. You know, fucking Georgia, man. This place is fucking trash.
Wow. Goose Juice says, Ben, show Hannibal and Monty the iDubbbz kid with his favorite book.
Who's the iDubbbz kid?
That sounds like something we don't want to see when it comes up in the Streamlabs.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned. We don't want to see whatever that is.
Like the stream, let's get these donations rolling.
I think I accidentally replayed
It's
that.
like this kid with a library book, and it looks like it says the N-word on his book, but it's because there's like a library sticker covering up the rest of the title.
Well, what's the title? Hold up, wait, where's the book? Where's that? I need to see that.
Do you want to guess what the real... Hold on, I'll show you the book, and then you can guess what you think the title is.
Okay, all right. Monty,
all right.
let's see what we can do. Who gets closest without
Where
going
is
over?
it? I gotta find it here.
Price is Right rules.
Where is it? I know I have it downloaded somewhere. Hold on, it'll be just a second.
Do
you have more to read?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. I'll pull this up in just a second.
That's it.
That's it.
That shit's crazy. That shit's just like fucking South Carolina happened, and then all of a sudden, fucking Joe Biden is just going.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Joe Biden been 4-5 and like bang bang, gang gang.
Where the fuck is it?
He'll be the 46th president when he wins, right?
Oh my God. Okay, here's... Someone sent this picture to me, and I could not figure out what the real name of the book is. Here's the book.
Whoa. And they're at the pool, or they had a body of water where there are no black people.
And I just want to point out, okay? I just want to point out, if this book was titled what it looks like it's titled, these girls are sitting at the edge of the dock daydreaming about them. They're like,
oh yeah. And look, listen. That's been my experience. That's been my experience with white girls. So it tracks. It tracks.
Yeah.
Monty, would you agree?
Where's my button in the show?
Monty actually drew the cover and made that little blonde girl looking directly at him while he was drawing it.
He likes it when they make direct eye contact with him. So there you go. That's what it is.
Look back at it. Yeah.
Let's see.
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
If you had to guess, Monty, what do you think that book was supposed to say?
I'm trying to figure it out.
And Ben, can you send that to us in the chat? I just need this image just because.
I just want to comment on how smug this kid is. He knows exactly what he's fucking doing.
Do you think he just got this book from the library? They're like, show me your book. This could be totally innocent. Like,
I don't think so, my dude. He looks like iDubbbz for a reason. This kid's like, I'm gonna send this to my favorite YouTuber, iDubbbz TV 2.
Figures?
That's not it. It's close.
Sitting at the dock of the bay.
Let's see.
Triggers?
No.
Triggers?
Nope.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I'm counted out.
So y'all never been camping, right? You ever been camping?
Yeah, I've been camping.
Okay, if you've been camping here in the Northwest.
Why did I say that? No, I've never been camping.
Here in the Northwest.
I'm black and I'm from New Orleans.
Here in the Northwest, you have to watch out for chiggers. Chiggers are like ticks and things that will come up on your skin and suck the blood out of your skin. There's bug repellents out there that will get rid of chiggers. I've known about chiggers my entire life, and I would not.
It's a bug that gets under your skin.
I would not allow myself to guess that as the title. I just wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna go there.
Why?
Because I didn't want to go there. I wasn't gonna play your game.
Oh, but you already knew this.
I knew the answer, and I wasn't gonna play into it.
Yeah, I went out. I was like, "What? What is the?" Because you know that's not the real name of the book. So I went out. I searched the name of the author and found the actual cover.
Hope Larson, the Elmer or Eisner Award winner.
Hope Larson's actually like a graphic novel artist.
Yeah, she's done some cool Batwoman stuff.
Yeah,
actually. So.
Yeah, she does like graphic novels and stuff.
Okay.
And
Chiggers. I would have definitely not guessed chiggers.
I would have definitely not put the library barcode above the CH.
Oh, somebody did that on purpose.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, and hilariously so.
Somebody did that on purpose.
Look, listen. Racism can be funny. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. That's fucking hilarious.
Billy watched Blazing Saddles for the first time ever.
Did you figure out what a white woman at, Billy?
Candygram for Mongo.
Where the white woman?
Mongo.
I thought that was a telegraph scene. I guess in the 70s that would have been like provoking, but I was like, oh man. She hates every guy here, obviously. She's gonna fucking get stuck on the sheriff. I just felt like I knew the whole movie before I finished watching it. And that's okay. It came out in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
Was it the 70 what? 70?
It was like early to mid 70s.
Yeah. So like it's obviously I'm going to be guessing the gags at this point in time. They've probably been rehashed in so many other films. It's influential. Big deal. But I didn't have the magic behind it that I'd hoped I would.
All right. Fair enough.
And for some reason,
wait, real quick. There's an Asian dude that raps, or he used to rap, and his rap name was Rich Chigga.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I know about Rich Chigga.
Yeah,
but I don't know if I should say that. I can't really say that because
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can say that, or if only they can say that.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody can actually say that now that I've said it. I think it's like a double negative, like it's an unspoken, like Voldemort word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's
Rich Chigga.
Rich, he who shall not be named.
Yeah. Well, look, at this point, it's been said already. So
but you don't have to keep saying it. Like when Billy the Fridge was talking about midgets earlier. Like we don't call them midgets no more. We call them short magicians.
Yes.
I really feel like that's one that I hold on to too long.
Well, in wrestling, they're still called that.
Well, I don't know if they call them minis now in wrestling, but like, micros, minis. But for a long time in stripping and wrestling, they held on to the term much longer than the rest of the world did. When I went to the Beecher's Madhouse in 2013, the club that's in a bookcase underneath the Roosevelt Hotel in Los Angeles, a bookcase door opens up. You go in, and there's like a bearded lady, an old man in a slave suit. There's a whole bunch of dwarves.
What?
And on the wall, there's a big neon sign that says midget bottle service.
Do you mean like a gimp suit?
It's like a slave suit, like a little. His hamburger meat gray hairs were out, and he had like the leather daddy pants and stuff, and like a little chain on the nippies and stuff. Little slave suit, and it's like there's a whole bunch of dwarves there, but the neon sign on the wall said midget bottle service, and when you bought a bottle for your table, the dwarves would float out across the sky on this like chute system, there's like a pulley system where a midget would have sparklers in their hand and a bottle strapped to their waist, and they'd come to your table, they'd fly to your table with the sparklers blaring and music popping, and they'd come down and they'd pour your drinks for you at your table. It was probably the happiest place on earth, closest thing to fucking real life Willy Wonka there ever was.
You were in a world of pure imagination, dude.
Yes, Beecher's Madhouse.
Look, years ago, days. You remember when the WWE was trying to like incorporate the minis into more of their wrestling. And like they were gonna try to give them like their own belt and everything. It was like there was this one guy that was like mini Rey Mysterio. And he went to go do this. Nigga went to go do the 619, and he missed the rope and fucking fell off the ring.
They've been.
And to this day, it's the funniest shit. Like that, and when old boy in the Greatest Royal Rumble slid under the ring. Those were like the two funniest things I ever saw happen in wrestling in my life.
Can we play the midget punt, the wrestling midget punt?
No, I think we're gonna end this show pretty quick here.
Everybody, go Google the wrestling midget punt.
But in Mexico, the midget wrestlers, they've been around forever,
and they wrestle with
like
the
they
big
never
guys
went
and
away.
everything.
Yeah. I've seen some of them pull off some pretty cool shit too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible. Midget wrestler gets kicked out the ring. Holy shit!
Oh,
All
it's
right, let's see what we
amazing.
got.
Watch it now.
We're gonna go to the post show. It's on twitch.tv. I blasted out the links. Twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants. I'll put it here in the stream chat before we leave for the night.
Yeah. It's that good. It's that good. It's
Everyone
that
go
good.
there right now.
That's it's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
He was wearing like a helmet.
Greatest moment in wrestling history right there.
Everyone go to Twitch right now. I will see you there in 5 minutes.
Twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants.
Drunken Peasants.
Go there right now.
Here we go. Good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.